You're just wasting your time.
Okay, testing. 1, 2, testing.
You're just wasting your time.
Alright. What do I need to do? A lot that I need to figure out.
You're just wasting your time. 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 You're just wasting your time.
Hello, hello. Hi Annie, hi Diney. I'm glad to see both of you are excited for today's stream. Today's jungle. Alright, real quick because I started the test a little later than I normally do. How are the values? Is audio good? Is music good? Is the game sound good? Just rapid fire. Give me the thoughts. Yep, I did the Juve auto combo. Maybe I'll do the Seth one.
Just wasting your time.
Thoughts on what? Thoughts on thoughts on the how the things sound. Like the volume. Is the game volume good? Is my volume good relative to stuff? Is the sound volume good? Speak while pressing 5A. Okay. I'm speaking while mashing. Yeah, that's what I like to do. You should lower your voice to 0%. Diney being helpful as always. I'm a subscriber now. At some point, I should demand some respect. I paid good money to earn your respect. I'm just gonna assume things are good. Can I time out Daniel, mom? Who's Daniel? What do you mean, Diney? You can refund your sub? I might have to look into that. Alright. Since you guys aren't complaining, I'm just gonna assume everything's good. Moving on. Alright, let me create the room real quick. Hello, Y and S. Ooh, Kiryu in chat. Hitting me with the not like this, monkey. What's up? How you doing, Kiryu-kun? How you living? Okay, let me link the stream real quick. Let me throw it in the PS chat. How is everyone doing this Sunday evening, I guess? Sunday evening, afternoon? Not really sure. Yeah, Monkey's Jungle at an unusual time, but we had to accommodate, you know? Had some NA guys come through, and time zones are kind of weird. Also, as I'm sure you can see, I've got the nice chat on the side. Bottom left corner. Monks, you should get a player called Retro Monkey Sage to enter Monkey's Jungle. And now Retro Monkey Sage is trash. He is hot garbage. There's no one who could play him and like be a good match for him because he's just that bad. Alright. Let me throw this in here. Come through. And you know what? I'll do a BBTAG PC too. Why not? I'm sure PC people want to see some Monkey's Jungle. Alright. Let me look at chat real quick. Who's commentating? I've got Raziel, my German friend. He's gonna come through. Yeah, Razzie said he wanted to. Good old reliable Razzie. In fact, you know what? I should probably, let's see if I can invite him. Let's see if he's ready for the call, because I need to test his audio too. Alright, let me hit Razzie up with the call. Make sure all the values are good. Make sure he sounds good and I can actually hear him. Monks, you should fight your commentator in a first to 10 while you both commentate on the play. I'm not Diney. I can't commentate and play. I also think you'll hear my... Oh, hello.
It's the old idea of commentators fighting each other again, dropped off again. It's like... every once in a while someone suggests that, and it's never a good idea because like that's just culminates into the players throwing insults at the screen.
Yeah, I can imagine. And to be honest, I suck at typing while, or not typing, talking while playing. My concentration is just not there.
It's like I can empathize with that. I can't multitask either, in that way. At least not in fighting games, because so much happens so fast.
Yeah, man, I don't know, like, whenever I watch, some people are really good at it. So, like, Diney, for example, he's my go-to example because, you know, EU streamer. But, like, yeah, I see him and he so effortlessly just talks, and he'll even, like, look at chat and stuff as well. And I'm like, damn, that's impressive.
I mean, yes, but even with him, it gets kind of. Sometimes you just know. At some point, he will say, it's like something happens on the screen, and you know the next sentence will gonna be, of course, genius.
Yeah. He falls into his patterns.
As we all do.
Alright, let
So,
me make sure this is looking good.
Okay, fine. I have to check who's even playing today. It's like I know that we have 2 Americans. I remember that, and I'm really excited about that to see some new people, because these 2 are. I know who Chopsuey is, but I have not heard about the other one yet. So I'm kinda excited to see something I haven't yet seen.
Yeah, honestly, it was kind of interesting because the JesusPiece, someone who, like, I never really heard of, but he literally just he DM'd me, or not even DM'd me, I think it was on Twitter that he asked me, and he was just like, hey, can I join? And I was just like, you know what, sure, we just need to do a connection test. And he seemed really eager to get in the ring, you know, fight some EU players. And I'm all for that because I struggle to get any players generally, so.
I mean, yeah,
put him against Zzub.
that's cool. I mean, we have started way too late pitting the regions against each other.
Yeah,
We should have done that earlier.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially like I mean I saw it. Especially like in the early days, I played a lot in NA, and people were always like, "Nah, why you do this? Are you retarded?" It's like, but it's possible. People just didn't believe me.
Yeah, in fact, when we were doing the connection test, Chopsuey versus Jaju, it was like really good. It was surprisingly good, in fact. I believe they even had like 2 bars with each other or something crazy.
Yeah, this is like there are some connections that are by routing really good. For example, like I have probably brought this example in the past. I have like, for example, like I have like 0, maybe 1 bar with pblade. But if I play against Serene Smile, who lives in Chicago, I have 2 bars for some reason, and it feels way better than like playing against pblade. So that's like just some delay netcode magic.
Yeah,
that I will never understand why that is.
Hey, no one will ever understand. It's fine.
Why does it say EU BBTAG FT10s when it's EU with an A? Okay.
Because this is an EU-based program. Even if we have NA players, it's EU at its core, and it's definitely not just because I forgot. Alright. Man, JesusPiece is a long name. Kind of hard to fit on this thing, but you know, I'm making it work. Let me adjust that. Alright, I think we're good.
You have, in the scoreboard, Zzub is an A and JesusPiece is an UK.
God, honestly, I hate having the countries. The countries feel so pointless to me. UK. And then NA.
Furthermore, right, I think we should kind of write the actual country of the NA player.
Man, I don't know.
Because it's gonna be the USA anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can't be like
fine.
as ignorant
You're
as
right,
the Americans are, who just kind of regard Europe as one thing.
You're right. I should. There are 3 countries in America. Gotta distinguish.
In North America? I don't think so. It's not, like, it's like
Yeah,
two,
in North
right?
America. North America.
It's
That's what
Canada and USA. I think Mexico's already Middle America, right?
Oh, it is? Never mind then. Maybe there's only 2. I don't know geography.
I could be wrong in this one. But I assume so. I just make the border to Middle America the ones that speak Spanish.
Hold on. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna be right back. Keep the chat entertained. Our matches will start soon. I think, did I tell you the keyword, Razzie?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, no, just check Discord. I DM'd it to you.
The what? Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, you said that. Keyword.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'll see you in a minute then. Okay then. I hope all of you are excited as I am to see our boys fight the Americans once again. I always find that really exciting. It's like, especially like I played against Zzub earlier, which is our first contestant, I think. Yeah, he's already in the room even. It's like he seemed a bit rusty, I think. Could be not. So, and the JesusPiece is like I said, like I have not seen him yet at all. So does somebody know if what he plays? If yes, enlighten me. Also, our boy Zzub already. Yeah, rusty because it's like you thought that was out of our conversation fairly obvious that the strife is lingering in your veins. Wait, playing against an A player, is it like stable connection? I mean, that depends. It's like there are some countries in Europe, mostly France, Germany, and UK, that or like Portugal and Spain, even too sometimes, that have good connection, as like at least a playable connection to East Coast. As like the very end of the East Coast, like Virginia and shit like that. So you it's playable if you let like the intros run a bit. You don't have to let them run through, but it's like you have to let the game stabilize. You will feel a delay, but it's generally playable. So one can do that. It's like it's not optimal. You will have a delay, but it's doable at least.
Yeah, and also depends. It depends on the players and like how good the internet is and stuff like that. A lot of factors go into it, but usually for these I'd always do a connection test beforehand just to make sure. So I did one between Zzub and JesusPiece and had to make sure, like, I make sure both players are comfortable with it and both players were. So yeah, we're rocking it.
It's like just, I mean, and furthermore, if you want to try it, it's like just go to one of the European Discords and just ask a European if he wants to try. Most people are usually up for that kind of stuff. So.
No, Kishi, I'm sorry. Kishi, please, I'm sorry. Don't.
What did you do?
Okay, I think. Okay, I thought he was mad because I promised. Because he asked me last week if he could be in the jungle, and I said, you can be in the jungle this week. But then I couldn't find an opponent for him, so I just kind of pushed him to the side without really saying anything.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kishi, but I don't know what you're talking. Announcement? What do you mean announcement? Announcement for what?
The announcement for the stream. I think you didn't see that.
Oh, I posted.
Did you forget to tag it, like with the rolls?
I might have actually. Let me check.
Jaju should switch to Akihiko. Actually, yes, and drop Yuzu for it. That's a great idea, Nini. It's like I appreciate that thought.
Okay. Yeah, our players are good to start whenever. Let me just tell them.
Okay, I guess we're starting.
Yeah.
It's like on one side we have our boy Zzub, Zzub that I already talked about, like while you were away. That's like one of the things that you can't say about him is like he's another one of those that has a lot of teams, but they are they're kind of different. It's like it's not like the Rasta situation where you just like randoms to top tiers. Where it just like has like a squadron of characters like Ragna, Susano'o, Akatsuki, Hard, and Hilda that he plays in basically random combinations. And he's very fond of the strawberry Susan.
Yes.
Okay, what have we have going outside? Aegis Carmine. I was like, seeing an Aegis that is like, Gauntlet Hades gets hit, of course. You're never gonna block that. Actually, seeing an Aegis that's not cagged is something different. I know there is a 1 in an A that plays Aegis, which is a streamer. I think it is. I think he's called Grimalkin, I think, but I think he's on PC. I have played against that one, but like I haven't not seen someone from A play other than Grimalkin player yet, at least. Okay, punish that DP. Carmine goes down.
Solo Aegis.
That's like Zzub running a train on him right now. It's like especially with these two boys that really hurt if they even slightly sneeze in your direction. That's something Zzub does a lot. It's like just activate cross combo somewhere and let Ragna do the blood side.
Gets hit by God Press. Alright.
That's
like, how Zzub's feeling today.
Unreactable. He did that to me twice as we played before this. And it's like I got hit twice too. I cannot blame Mr. How do we call him? It's like I don't want to say JesusPiece. That sounds kind of weird. It's like,
I don't know, JP.
JP is a good idea. Let's call him JP.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
I was like I can't blame him for that at all.
Yeah.
It's like not reacting to that. You have to kind of just mash on it, but like you just Susano'o builds himself up, starts glowing slightly blue, like, and you just stand in awe.
Yeah, it's like a deer caught in the headlights type of situation.
Yeah, then your brain tells you, okay, something's coming, better block.
Okay, I just realized actually that because JP is playing Aegis, my logo in the bottom right is actually obstructing the Aegis meter, so let me actually remove that real quick.
Don't pretend if it's gonna be empty at any point. So it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, there's always gonna be at least one stuck in it, so no real reason, but hey. Okay, here we go.
Sandwich. Oh, blocks the Gauntlet Hades area. Probably could have mashed all of that there. But decided to not gets the offense, gets his offensive turn afterwards anyway. Into the corner we go. Oh, misses up combo to confirm there. Oh, the mortar. It's a very ambitious mortar. Like just wasn't even close. Just went straight over his head. Yeah, the Gauntlet Hades is coming. He knows, but he doesn't block it anyway.
Of course, there's no chance. NA to EU Gauntlet Hades. That's hitting every time. Alright, Susano'o goes down though. JP doing pretty good in the second game.
Okay. Okay, gets through with the what was it called?
The Hell's Fang?
Yeah, Hell's Fang.
No super though, and just gets hit with a 2A, I believe.
Aegis still in danger. Oh no, he dropped that could have killed. Oh, no!
Zzub's feeling aggressive today for sure. Extra aggressive.
It's like, why would you give them that turn if you can just raw super?
Oh, unfortunate DP. Gonna eat a big punish and will die. Yeah, Zzub's not messing those up.
Unlock that? Sure. That was a bit unfortunate for both sides. Like, got baited into a DP there. At the end, which caused him to lose that one.
Happens to the best of us. So one thing I'm interested in is I don't know if JP has any other teams. When we did the connection test, I believe he just stuck with Carmine, Aegis Carmine. But I'm not sure if he has anyone else that he might pull out. You have to see.
I mean, it would offer itself right now because I guess it's really not going well. Hey, I have 2 bars with him.
Oh, hey.
the guy.
I've got a
no,
fat
not,
0 bar, but
not one again. As like shortly before the match started, it fell down to 1. But it's like, hey, that's good. Also, it's like what we have the problem that American players right now have on the Monkeys jungle is that we had like the first few like especially Alex has set the bar really high for entertainment value we want to get out of these.
yeah, it's that was a tough one to follow for sure.
So you really have to make it sparkle to stand out in that one, in that kind of meta.
All right, hopping into game number 3. Let's see what we got.
Okay. Empty jump mid always works. Just empty jumped over the full fucking screen and press the 5A.
Oh, okay, Zzub. Yeah, it works.
Rod Run Viper. Imagine neutral jumping.
Imagine.
Into the... gets the beat immediately.
Yeah, burst punish on that. Easy stuff. You're able to do big damage. Susano'o damage is nuts.
Can he... Okay,
good Oki. Oh, just able to jump. He's up back in.
Yeah, mortar out. 5C.
5C.
Okay. Mixed.
The old reliable. Oh, that's not gonna hit.
I think he hoped that he would fall into the backwards hurtbox of that.
Yeah, I know the backwards hurtbox. It's actually surprisingly like large if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, it's like getting falling upons with that is not even just goes him.
Big trades.
Trades with the wheel for the life of Carmine. Oh, okay. Nut side hits.
Yeah, knocked the poor robot on the top of the head. And gonna go down to this. Man, Zzub's running away with it, man.
Oh yeah, and 3-0.
Yeah, still early days. But I'm wondering if we can see any adjustments coming out from JP right now. Because, you know, he seems to definitely be struggling. He was close at one point, but, you know, that unfortunate DP in the second game kind of cost him the match.
Yes, it's probably hard because one thing that is another thing that's very notable of Zzub is like that he has no regard for his own safety
at all.
So it's like you often fall into the mental trap of he surely wouldn't.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna do this, right?
Yeah, and then you press something and you get clubbed by something weird like empty jump 5A, like no forward super jump 5A. It's like that's something you have to get used to Zzub. So I guess you get used to with when playing against Zzub. Especially like with this team, because this really hurts if they touch you. It's like Ragna and Susano'o are both high damage characters.
Yeah, absolutely. And with, as you mentioned, with how aggressive Zzub can be, how unpredictable he can be, it makes things just way worse. But let's see, because Carmine Aegis, I mean, I don't know much about like this team, but I imagine it to be like a pretty good team just in general. Yeah, I don't see anyone who wouldn't like Carmine as a partner.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's better stuff right now out there than him, but he's still like one of the characters that is hard to not profit from at partner. Oh, gets both with the 5B, but ends that fairly quickly. Oh, gets crossed up. That's the death of Carmine.
Happy birthday.
cross combo activation. 4P. And gets anti
smacks her.
He's like JP is like really keen on just trying to panic up back.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that I can understand the appeal of, right? When you're stuck in that situation, you just want to be able to be in the air, not really deal with what's going on the ground. But yeah, you can definitely, you put yourself, or you leave yourself open to being hit when you do that.
But I test your little theory with the power of the Azure and with my own.
Alright, 4-0 to Zzub.
This is the average 5C enjoyer. I think, yeah, we have seen that button out of him quite a few times now, and it worked always.
It's the universal mix. Alright.
Get ready.
Can we get a 10-0? Says Kiryu. It's like I think if we get a 10-0, I think we can put that onto the European scoreboard as 2 points.
I don't think that's how it works. But potentially, I always just want like a close game, even though it would be cool to see a 10-0 one of these days. But at the same time,
I mean, I don't hope it for the player because like,
yeah, of course.
it's funny to see because when you're watching, but for the player that feels really bad.
Yeah, and I will say during the connection test, JP actually, I believe, because we did like a 1st to 3, and I believe JP actually won. So things going a bit differently this time around.
Maybe Zzub used that. Maybe Zzub used that to just his madness.
Yeah, in fact, I do think Zzub was actually going Ragna Vatista in the connection test. So he switched characters.
That's understandable. It's like when I do connection tests before, as I just like connection tests as critical, I was planning on just it didn't work, of course, but like I planned on just doing limit argument for that one week, just because matchup and like being not used to the matchup is like can be a really big factor in your favor, especially if you have like a kind of a wack playstyle like me or Zzub. That can work really in your favor.
Yeah, definitely working out right now for Zzub. 5-0. Alright, there's still definitely a lot of potential for a comeback. I mean, Zzub still needs 5 more games to win this, and a lot can happen in like 5 games, right?
Yeah, sure. It's like I mean from what we saw from JP until now, I don't expect this to go 10-0. Since he was fairly close, right? You know, he kind of struggles right now to keep his offensive turn going, and kind of just pushes out and lets Zzub do whatever he fucking wants, and that's like exactly the thing that you can't do against Zzub. It's like you don't want to give him the space to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, I was gonna say with Aegis Carmine, like I wasn't really seeing a chance for Aegis to really get started. You know, we've seen Cax mix all too often. We know how scary it can be, but I feel like that wasn't happening. But we see the hot switch. So okay, he did have other teams in his belt, other characters. Let's see how this works out. Zzub will win one more, and then JP is gonna bring back the 10-6 curse. Maybe. I think that curse has been long dead for a while, right? So this might be the one. Jesus just warming up.
I honestly see hard working here, to be honest. If he doesn't get happy birthday, I mean. Ouch. Okay, now good 13k, that's not that much for happy birthday.
Oh, the low.
Okay, pressure resets. Oh, just the Russian reset on with Carmine. That's something you don't see every day.
Hey man, when it works, it works.
Okay. Gets in again, 5C. Can't kill with this, even if he gets the Marvelous. Gets him with this. Oh, JA6P. Oh, doesn't pick up again.
Unfortunate, but right now he is all over Zzub. He keeps winning in the scrambles. Just with Carmine, massive buttons, Zzub struggling.
Keeping him pinned with the 6P as well.
Oh, it doesn't block the
Ah,
double
he was already mashing on block there. I felt that.
Alright, so right now, really good for JP. Zzub is down one character.
It's a oh no!
Oh, not like this. Not like this.
No.
It's Heart. Yeah, Heart's dead. Oh man, that's tragic.
Ouch. That did some mental damage.
Yeah, that man, I took mental damage from that. So I can only imagine what JesusPiece is like right now.
That must really hurt his feelings. Like that was so unfortunate.
Yeah, he was doing so well. The momentum really seemed to be in his favor, but one super from Susano'o, all it takes. Okay, JesusPiece saying he will change his buttons. So we just give him a sec.
He has hard now. He puts he puts I know he can't do this on PlayStation, so okay. So he puts some more B buttons on his keyboard. But on PlayStation it doesn't work.
Yeah, is that the secret keyboard tech? Just put more B buttons.
If you have the correct characters, maybe. It's like then just kinda slam your hand onto the keyboard, you're gonna get what you want.
Alright, let me change up the music a bit. This is a bit too slow paced. Monkey,
yeah,
when we get in me versus Hater on Monkey's Jungle? I don't know, man. Whenever you guys want. I think you've played before, but it would be cool to see you guys on again. But though, really, I would like to see you guys against different people, right? Get some more unique matchups going.
Who against Satan?
Kiri.
I just Kiri kinda wants to fight anyone.
Yeah, man, Kiri.
He's just kinda guy that goes through the ranks of the remaining BBTAG players and goes like, yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, man, Kiri is up for anything. That's why I like him as well. He's kind of like Cax in that way, in that he'll literally just fight anyone that I throw at him in Monkey's Jungle. We'll never say no.
I'm on your side, you snaky asshole.
Me against I don't think we should put a Scandinavian against the Americans. It's like, no. It's probably not gonna happen. If you find someone you have a good connection with, why not, I guess? But like, I imagine Norway to East Coast to be terrible. Oh, okay, gets him into the corner. And already, okay, I mean, he took half Susano'o's health, but he took half his health too.
Yeah, so Carmine is leading pretty bad right now, but I know it's still looking good. Susano'o also not doing so hot, and Carmine has the ability to regain his health.
The fun thing about JP right now, I think, is that over the whole games that we saw,
no,
he didn't even attempt to heal himself with Carmine. He just did go for the damaging combos. Like, he doesn't give a shit about Carmine health.
Ah, man, he's just not concerned. That's actually kind of funny. He just doesn't care about himself. Just do all the damage possible. No regard. I like it.
Oh, gets clapped by the blood side again.
And yeah, this is the problem with it though. So Carmine did all that damage to himself, and then all Susano'o needs to do, one super into DHC. Carmine's dead.
Okay, this heart resonance activated. Oh, gets the
Oh no, that was a sure kill. Okay, Zzub not switching out Susano'o though. Very brave. Oh, the DP, the aerial DP, unfortunate. I believe he wanted push block there.
Like, you are pretending like, I mean, we have like these kind of players before, and especially with Anwar, who always let like his point character in too long and died for it. But it's mostly with Anwar, it was mostly because he just didn't realize he was just 2 in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Zzub just doesn't care.
Yeah, you can see that a lot, right? Because yeah, some people do autopilot, and you can tell that they're autopiloting. But others, yeah, they really just have no regard for their own character's health at all. And yeah, Zzub is one of those players, I think.
So next we have oh no, it's the same characters. I thought he switched out. My brain immediately like wanted to already to say, okay, there was a switch, it's gonna be Adachi, but it isn't.
Now here, little puppy.
Okay. So JP still on track, trying to get one on the board. I feel like currently that should be his goal. You know, at least get one. Man, when they did the connection test, I swear it went better for JesusPiece. But also, let's not forget, right? Being on stream during the actual first to 10, during the actual event, a very different experience from just like a casual connection test. I try and tell the players, you know, don't worry, it's chill. It's just like Monkey's Jungle. Don't be too nervous. But you know, there's always that internalized thing in your head, like, oh man, I really want to do well. Hope I don't screw up, and the nerves get to you.
I can feel us like I even get more nervous when I play on stream in a format than when I play in a tournament on stream.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because it's just not you're not part of the tournament in this call, because it's really the light is on you as a player in this case. So that's a really weird thing. And it's like, I mean, I can feel that because like I get really nervous in these usually, and do shit I shouldn't do. It's like autopiloting, but that's just par for the course. Oh, blocks again. Gauntlet Hades has been blocked. Oh, gets anti-air.
Oh, and takes out Heart and gets so much health back, man. Ragna.
Oh, Gauntlet Hades extra switch.
Yeah, it reached as well. Oh, Zzub.
Super out of there. No.
Zzub is just trying to unga his way into this 10-0.
It's like
go on,
there comes the old fallback that I always have when seeing Zzub play, especially this team. Is like, just drop Susan and pick Young. You're very well made.
Honest to God, him playing Mei in Strive is like, it's a match made in heaven. The character just fits him so well. Mei is such a gorilla, and Zzub plays the character like a gorilla. It's insane, and he's actually pretty good at Strive. But then again, I suck. But he definitely beat me up.
Yeah, it's like Tokugeki.
Dolphins, man. I'm getting nightmares. I see them in my dreams.
Very, very fitting.
Alright, here we go. 8-0. You can do it, JP, I believe.
There's Zzub with the Tatsugeki in the chat. It's like, yeah, that's the my player. I hate that voice line, by the way. Absolutely despise it. I say, I hate it. It's like, it's so annoying to hear. And it's like, my players are gonna use that shit a lot, so you're gonna hear that voice line so fucking often.
Yeah. Hear it a lot, and you know, switching Japanese, English is still annoying. It doesn't matter.
I haven't yet heard the most of the English voices again.
Oh, Dead Heart, I believe. Yeah, DHC, easy kill.
I mean, there's more annoying shit, like, especially like we just saw here, Heart. Heart's voice lines are impressively annoying.
This is the power of love, man.
But it's like, that's like the thing with anime fighting. Oh!
There we go.
Get that?
That's a grab.
The Street Fighter needs one? Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Zzub is feeling himself. Half screen, God press. Please, Zzub, have some mercy.
Okay, gets beat off. Oh, okay, gets the punish then. Good. That would have been a shame if that was. Okay, reset them, and
there we go, the Russian reset.
Gets
the grab. This is good. This is good. He gets health back from this as well. Into super. And he's wasting Ragna's resonance time as well, which is really good.
Actually keeping him reset, just 2A to A, pressure reset.
Yo, we're trading now. Oh, the Gauntlet Hades reaching for the stars. Managing to clip Carmine and JesusPiece going down. That one was a close one. Almost. Come on, JP. I believe, man. You got this. 10-0 incoming? No. I don't... The 10-0 is not incoming.
Why was that a Russian reset? I mean, everything is a Russian reset, basically, where you either intentionally or unintentionally drop a combo and just keep mashing, and it works. That's a Russian reset, and that was that.
I mean, it's called an American reset, like, technically, but, you know, we're in Europe, so we...
No, it's like, no, I think it was a Russian player. I don't know if it was Kishi who did that first, like, but the first one I saw doing that, and when someone else, like it wasn't me coined the term, was some Russian player actually doing that intentionally.
Oh, I see.
That's why it's called Russian reset. I think even it was Kishi. I'm not sure though. It's like, what was it? I can't remember a lot of the early time players at this point anymore, so it could have been somebody else. No, it was not Kishi. Kishi was the one with the grabs.
All right, here we go. 9-0. Hey, I just said here we go when I said here we go. We have good chemistry. All right. Come on, JP. Get one on the board. I believe.
Okay, gets slapped away by that assist. One says again with the Gauntlet Hades.
Gauntlet Hades, man. Gauntlet Hades is a movement tool.
Yeah.
Who is it that says that? I can't remember.
Oh,
Okay. Big punish here.
Oh, Mortars and right in the face actually works. Rare footage. If Susano'o would have been a bit smaller, like of a character, that would have probably whiffed.
Okay, the Gauntlet Hades. This is still looking pretty good for JP right now. Oh, okay, nice. Gonna get a big combo for this.
He actually was right in the he probably kind of gambled on that he would aerial backdash or like at least like a jump backdash or something like that, but he was actually right, but a bit too late on the super there.
Yeah.
Or just...
Oh no, the run the other side into the grab. This should be death unless Zzub messes up. Which Zzub doesn't really mess up the Ragna combos. GG's, 10-0. Coming out.
No. Just run under him, crossed him up, and just fucking grabbed him.
You know what? Regardless of the score, I appreciate JesusPiece coming through, of course, fighting. He's the one who, as I said, he's the one who actually spoke to me and told me that, yeah, let me fight one of the EU guys. So I'm happy he did it. And yeah, it was fun, regardless.
How about I test your little theory?
And look, he's even in Twitch asking for advice. So come on, EU guys, I believe in you. Throw your boy JesusPiece some advice. Looking to get better.
Like I said, the only thing I can really do here is that don't let players like Zzub do what he wants. Lock him down.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way because they will at some point they will start meshing. I know this because I'm one of those players. They get impatient and start doing stupid shit, and if you lock them down enough, they will crumble.
Yep, and yeah, for sure, absolutely. It's a thing with, like, I feel like Zzub is pretty unique. Like, he's uniquely aggressive in the way he plays, so if you're not ready for it, yeah, you're just not going to be expecting it. But as you say, yeah, kind of lock him down, kind of, like, put a cage around his aggressiveness, and make him kind of self-destruct, is what I would say. But, yeah, thank you to, as I said, thank you to both players coming through. We do have some more matches coming up. Another NA match, actually. So, yeah, I did get two. For those that can't read, we got Jaju Kukujaje. Shouts to Ebonic Plague. And Chopsuey, the one and only.
Okay, I'm interested. What was that? Is the game trash already? No, this game isn't trash. This game is great. I love it. 2.0 is trash, though. Still my favorite fighting game till now. Is is with this. This was the one where you said like they have like 2 bars, right?
Yeah, I believe they're gonna do a connection test.
What the fuck is that rank? Destined King?
Yeah, he's. Yeah, he's got it. He got all the way up to Desmond King. I think that's like the 2nd or 3rd from the highest rank you can get.
It's like I never even saw these kind of ranks because in Europe the rank died so insanely quickly.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Okay, so I believe this is a connection test.
I mean, can tuber the game right now? Yeah, sure, Mr. Denny, but like, I still I'm still stuck in nostalgia about the good old times, you know. When Hilda didn't exist and Yosuke was didn't open me and made shock like 8.5k damage into my face for pressing the Lamau button. Or where big lasers were supers and not specials that didn't cost anything.
Alright. Feels good.
I can roll from Hilda. Let me see. I'm interested who people are voting for here. Okay, the points are. Okay, if you count out my vote, because I kinda just dunked everything on Jaju, but the votes are fairly even between these two.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Chopsuey is very strong. He places very well in like NA sets, or sorry, NA tournaments. We've seen him in ESL, we've seen him in various other net play stuff, so honestly, I'm expecting, again, I don't want to put too much pressure, but I'm expecting this to be a very good set.
Yeah, I mean, even I knew who he is. I couldn't really remember what he plays, but it's like, that's one of those teams, like Izayoi, Chie, where you look at the team and you kind of know what the game plan is here.
Yeah, it's... Well, okay, what do you think the game plan is?
He will teleport. He will teleport teleport CC active switch. Yeah. What is it called when she does like a power charge thingy?
Oh, power charge? Wait, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, okay, it is actually called power charge. Okay then. I think that's gonna be the game from here. Like, just power charge, just cross up power charge. Okay. Oh, okay, Jaju getting the big boy 4P here. Oh, tries to. Oh, expects
safe
that
jump.
he.
So, okay, one thing is, so we did a connection test, and yeah, they said it felt good, but another thing is that the winner of that connection test, because they played some sets and then they did the first to 3, and the winner of that first to 3 was actually Chopsuey, and he won it 3-2. So yeah, there's that. But Jaju, I don't know. Maybe he seems angry today, like he's got something to prove.
Like, and for them, what else? Like the thing that I don't know if that's the, like, I heard some Americans say that. I don't know who that was though. That they are not that. I mean, we have all the Hildas in Europe. I mean, not all of them. It's like a lot of them.
Yeah, we got a lot of Hildas.
They're not as prevalent in NA. So,
yeah, the only ones I know of is, so like obviously, I believe more recently Fame and Base like picked up Hilda Seth, but in the past all I knew was like Flowerman and then Dark Death and Kaitian or something. Who the two of those people are Yukiko mains.
Yeah, it's like the and especially like with Jaju's Hilda team, like with the Yuzu Hilda, it's like it's if you don't know it, it's hard to maneuver around it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like to keep it's like it's really hard to keep them from doing what they want. So they are if you don't know how to, it's like they will be always in a commanding position, as like in the position to command how the game is gonna be played.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, gets the user in the corner. Oh, just okay. Just runs into him and then neutral jumps there.
Oh, catches him. Counter hit JB. No conversion off of it though.
It's actually going for like a lot of pokes here. It's like we have seen a lot of openers here, but no big damage out of them. But
Yeah.
he has to burst. Which I think is like which was not a criticism in this case, because like Izayoi lends herself very well to that kind of style, where you just kind of poke out your opponent and maybe even poke them to death. But oh, that friendly kick.
Oh, almost.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh, I'm not sure there if he could have blocked, but regardless, the burst working on Jaju's end.
He keeps blocking these overheads and anti-airs. Jumps at her.
Okay, sandwich. Okay, not quite because he doesn't have much CC to work with. And oh, Izayoi going down.
Ah, okay. Press DJ cancelled his own JA by landing there and got clapped for it. Now has to deal with Chie in the corner.
Here we go,
No.
J pressure, yes, goes into resonance, so smart. Goes into resonance so he couldn't punish with the DP. Able to kill Hilda. Chopsuey, man, his Chie is something else.
Another row of meatballs. It's like, yeah. Jaju not in the position to, or just teleport out of that shit. Like he doesn't care. Oh.
Okay, no Astral.
Draw? No. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way. Gets hit by the overhead. Gonna go down.
Power
Easy
tap?
kill here. Yeah. Chopsuey, man.
1-1.
Oh man, his Chie is so clean. Watching Chopsuey's Chie makes me want to play Chie again.
Down.
His Chie is like, I feel he plays Chie similar to how I used to play Chie, in that, like, he really abuses, like, the fact that the character is very mobile. She can like jump cancel everything, and uses like her pressure and mix up really well, as opposed to being more focused on just the power side charge of things, which is what I like about Chopsuey.
It's like that's something I can't really comment on, because like against my team, what Chie players always did was just JB and then do it again.
JB's huge, so I mean I don't blame him. Or do you mean JC? JC's like the spammable one, but
The
JB's
one
also very good.
where the persona like does like the spinny thing in the air.
Okay, I think that's JC, because
Okay,
JB also uses a persona, but JC is like the more iconic one. That's the move that people don't like, because it's like a wall.
That includes you, by the way.
Yeah. I know I'm not exempt. It's fine.
The I like how you use the Izayoi though. It's like playing really pokey. Gets the punish, Hilda down.
Yeah, Hilda goes down. Okay, let's go Chopsuey. Off to a really good start right now.
It's like gets the empty jump low, and with that Jaju goes down 2-1. It's
Yeah.
like really with the Izayoi just going to blocks and like sniffing out the fake shit, and it's like, hey, have a projectile and a teleport for that, and then he just does it again.
Yeah.
So
And we were kind of memeing about this, but Jaju getting a taste of his own medicine with the teleports, right? Because usually he's the one, dishing out all the TP assists, but with Izayoi on the opposite team, he has to hold it.
yeah, right. That's actually fairly true. It's like, I mean, still, it's like Izayoi Chie active switch DPs is like, or like teleport, at least teleport DPs into active switch or something in that regard is at least less menacing than with Jaju Hilda, because it's just way smaller.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like they teleport like right in your face and don't like to the other side of the screen and press a button from there that hits anyway. But still very dangerous, especially since Chie is present, and Chie is like an absolute jumps over that DP.
Yeah, he was trying to, catch him, trying to punish, but unfortunately Chopsuey he knew, jumped over, get mixed. Talking about the teleport just a minute ago. Oh, almost baits out the DP there.
Okay. Oh, another teleport, but he was ready for that.
Yeah.
Not really, he didn't punish it, but like he at least blocked that. Or just slaps away the Chie. To the
Yeah.
other side of the screen. Like, oh, gets him with the JA again. Another poke, another one.
Yo! The overheads. He's playing against Cax. Even though, that being said, Izayoi's, her like mix with the 6-6 dashes is infinitely slower than Aegis's. Just because her JB is so slow.
I just wanted to say that is way easier to deal with than when Aegis does it. Just
Yeah,
because-
exactly.
Also, you get a really good audio cue out of her vacuum cleaner noise when she does it.
Yeah,
So
you
it's-
have brought that up before.
I mean, yes, but it's a really. I mean, I know in terms of how much I hate that sound, but and by the way, it's like 3-1 now.
3-1, yeah. So I'm obliged to say this, and I have to say even more because Jaju's playing. If this was a tournament set, Chopsuey would have won. He would have taken it. He would have beat Jaju. So all the players in ESL that struggle to beat Jaju in set, you know, maybe you should pick up Chie Izayoi. Take some notes from Chopsuey. Ask him for some help. What do you mean, monkey? Oh wait, Bruno, did you do the bet thing? Oh yeah, you did. I can see.
It's like, Jaju, please don't disappoint me. I have bet all my money on you. All my
Oh.
channel points gone if you lose this.
I
please.
can feel people shaking. They're nervous.
The justice I believe in is my own.
All right.
I forgot, like, I didn't finish the sentence earlier. It's like, with the thing that Izayoi does is like with the sound. It's like, it's a so distinct sound that it's easy makes it easier to react, because like audio cues generally work well for reacting to it. And when Aegis does that, it's like, it's just silent. It's like, she just is in your face, right? Just kicked you in the face.
Yeah, which it doesn't. Yeah, the sound is kind of important for reacting as well. I feel because I mean, technically humans, I believe they react to sound quicker than they react to visuals. So
Yeah, they do. On average, though, like, so not true for everyone, but on average.
yeah.
I think it was like, yeah, it was like 20 milliseconds or something like that. I have read about that somewhere, but that was ages ago, so I don't remember number.
Okay, Jaju really mixing right now. Oh,
Yes.
but gets hit.
And if you know, okay, gets out with the buff successfully. Ooh, that's
Actually
too
got the
Aegis
hit low there, but doesn't commit to it. Didn't believe. Ooh,
Another
DP.
way how Jaju kind of gets some of his own medicine in this way is like with the meatballs. Like,
Oh, the
they-
5C reset.
excellent on that. There's the meatballs, yeah. I can do that too.
Yo, but he gets called out by the JB.
And with that, goes down. Izayoi, so on the solo 2 now, gets 5 feet in the back.
Oh, the combo drops. Uh-oh.
Unfortunate drop, lands to the nail torrent. Has
So if
to
he doesn't
hold it.
regret that, okay, no. He's good.
Quick active switch JC, and with that goes down.
3-2. We got ourselves a set.
No opponent is too much for me to handle.
All right, let's go. 3-2. Even games right now. So, you know, he did lose the first to 3, but this is the first to 10. So the first 3 doesn't really matter.
Please lend me your strength.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
All right, let's see what we got round start. Ooh, kind of just going up in each other's faces. Jaju wins out though, able to get a sandwich right off the bat.
That's like, I think that's like, got hit by the JB there. I get hit by that every fucking time. I hate that when he does that. It's like, because it looks, the start of it looks like the same as a mid. So it's So it's just like you have that surprise low. It's like you kind of have to expect when she does like anything on the ground that it could be JD, because it just like looks like no different than anything else she does.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, yeah, just run at him all the way to mid-screen.
And that thing is fairly fast, and it's a really far-reaching now.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, unfortunate. I saw what he was going for, but gonna eat a power charge combo for his troubles. Gonna be death, I believe. Don't mess up. He did not. 19k. Balanced.
Yuzu on a solo to can he do it? No, text that. Gets slapped by the assist. Gets crossed up by that. Into the corner, I guess. No.
Yo, loops.
Ah, okay. Gets slapped by the silly button. Gets in the Izayoi. Nice backdash there. Two of the silly buttons in a row. Didn't work though. Wasn't aimed well. But I mean, you can just throw those out. Like, it's not like they would do anything about it, except maybe the Izayoi teleporting. But it elbows the, or tries to elbow the Chie. He just went away.
And hits him with the very tip of that 5A from Izayoi.
With that, 4-2 for our American guest.
Alright, these matches, they're pretty good. They're actually like fairly close. Unfortunately, Jaju lost Hilda very early on due to the power charge combo, which I feel like that's a thing that Jaju's got to be looking out for, right? Because he definitely likes doing the DPs. I believe he tried to call out a jump with a DP, but it didn't work out. And he ended up dying for it.
The general things like with kinda any Chie team is like you have to be really careful when to burst, because if you fuck that up once, your character is dead.
Yeah, it's...
If she has meter, that means that is.
The ever-present threat with playing against Chie. And yeah, it just gotta means you gotta be extra aware of that.
Gets him with the extra... Ooh!
Yeah, it actually whipped, but Jaju, he was on top of that and managed to get the grab.
What? Oh, that's actually switched out of there, but sadly gets his Yuzu hurt in the process. Chie in danger though. Gets the punish there. Had to burst, otherwise the super would have killed the Chie.
There we go. Jaju had been doing the thing where during the teleport safe jump, sometimes he goes the other side to mix you up. But Chopsuey had been jumping that a lot, so Jaju just, he didn't go for the other side and just let it rip. And I think managed to catch Chopsuey up backing, so maybe found kind of an answer there.
I mean, you are a Chie player, so if you have the choice, like, who do you keep in a Chie team? It's like, do you keep your partner in, or do you keep your Chie?
Yeah, that's fair. But to be honest, I remember I was speaking to Chopsuey one time, and he told me that he sees it as like, he told me he wasn't sure if he was playing like a Chie team or an Izayoi team. And then he came to like a compromise where he thinks it's kind of both, where both characters at any one point can like play their point game pretty well. And he doesn't feel there's any real weaknesses in terms of like, you know, who's on point. Like he feels as comfortable with both of the characters. Which sometimes you have players who like would like a specific character out like front if, you know, one character dies, but I don't think Chop is of that same mindset.
I am the executor of justice. Face me.
I mean, I would assume, like, at least if the life lead is fairly high, that one would rather keep the Chie.
I mean, yeah, Chie like for sure has a lot of robbery potential, and I think even potentially in Resonance, definitely like a lot stronger. But I don't know. I think Chop is just, you know, he also just really feels comfortable playing Izayoi in general.
I mean, generally I would think like you would choose that like with Izayoi I would kind of rather keep her if the life lead isn't that high, because I mean she has damage when she does like when she gets a good opener, but otherwise like if you just like get one of her more pokey openers, the damage that you get out of that is not that high. like we see in this game a lot. Like we have a lot of small openers where he kind of goes for like goes for the hit and then a projector afterwards and then tries to reset instead. Instead of going further in any way. And even if he does, like we saw here, if he wouldn't have extended this one, it would have been like 4.7k or something like that. But I mean, with the Chie, that's a good character.
Yep, and it's like the power charge combo, and I feel like one of the very good bait. One of the really strong things about like the Chie Izayoi team is just the fact that, like, first of all, you can play in a way where you're being really evasive and like kind of just hunt for that mistake from your opponent and then just blow them up for it.
Okay, gets the. Oh, just teleports out again out of that meatball dish. Oh. Oh, runs under, grabs him.
Yeah, really good grab. Gonna run out of the Chie resonance, so that threat is gone.
He still has 4 meter though.
Yeah, so
if you get touched, you're bad. You're kind of dead.
No, oh yeah, had no push block for that. Had to eat the mix, but doesn't finish the combo. Good blocks. Has to hold all of this. Okay, gets the DP. Very fortunate.
See another one.
He's so brave. Oh, no punish! No! Okay. I was about to lose my mind if that DP just worked.
He had he deserved that one.
Yeah. I'm seeing the Jaju ... Down. People aren't happy with that one. Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
That's like one of the situations where if people watching you do this kind of shit, if it works, it's genius. If it doesn't, it's stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, you really did that. But if it worked, best believe everyone would be hogging in chat right now, singing his praises.
The hard read, but it's like nah.
All right, 5-3. Chopsuey looking pretty comfortable right now. Just Jaju, just don't get hit by the power charge combos. That's my one piece of advice.
Just don't get hit.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, sandwich.
What's up?
Oh, the bus out.
Ooh.
Ooh, runs into the Chie 4P. Gonna be put in an unfortunate situation here. Gonna have to hold this corner mix. And with Chie 4P, the corner can be very scary because you can't push block that. Ooh, went for
trades in the corner there with the active switch. Unfortunate for both sides in that case. 4P. Grab start, active switch. Jaju taking your friends was like, and back we go to the other side of the screen.
Yes, the ever famous neutral game.
Jason.
Oh, misses the pickup. Unfortunate.
Gets another JC. This time picks up, but gets busted on. Get another one.
Yeah, the JC is really coming in big. Maybe Jaju found the answer.
Just see it's active switch like.
Hilda's JC is kind of silly. Alright, here we go. Gonna be able to. Oh no! Hilda actually whiffs. Very unfortunate. And now Chopsuey gonna be able to get the pressure. Drops the combo though.
Reopens Jaju there. Gets a burst punish. And it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, gonna potentially see. Okay, no power charge combo. Very luckily. Only gonna eat about 6k. Yo! Instant super, nice. Nice, that was really good. Hilda goes down with the DHC here.
Just cash out, no funky shit, just kill that, prevent the worst.
Yeah, this is still not too bad of a position for Jaju to be in. Both Chop's characters are fairly low, but right now kind of still taking some damage.
Push blocks the Izayoi away.
Oh, Jaju! I think he's gonna die for this. Yeah, Chop optimal with it. Into super, that's definitely gonna kill. Jaju going a bit too trigger happy, you know.
Yeah, it's like what we said earlier. It's like if you don't wanna give Izayoi the opener that she wants, because then she actually does damage.
Even at the expense of your
Yeah,
own
for sure.
well-being. I now understand your form of justice.
Alright, 6-3. Only 3 games apart, so still very doable. But Jaju just, I feel, yeah, needs to chill with the DPs a little bit, you know?
That's hard for Yuzu players to do, because the Yuzu DP is kinda silly.
Yeah, it's a good DP for sure. I know why he's using it. At the same time, hasn't been working out too well.
The justice I believe in is my
That's
own.
like if you do that once, you have injected yourself, you will do it again.
Yeah, it's too good to give up. That was, okay, I love hit stop there. What a
Just,
trade.
That will hit. Okay, didn't follow up on that. Maybe he wanted to burst. Didn't
Yeah, I
get
think he was
one.
trying to bait a burst there.
Gets trapped. Drops it.
Hilda 4P. Okay, he should have baited the burst there. Oh, goes for the cross up into some pressure. That's interesting. I've never actually seen that being done before, using Chie's grab like that. Nice DP. Risky though. We were talking about how those DPs, you know, they...
No, okay, there we have it.
Unfortunate. Okay, this won't be too much damage.
Gets reopened though. With that, buy another, as we have no established Russian reset.
Yeah, this is gonna be a dead Yuzu. Oh, but he drops the combo. Very lucky. Doesn't matter. Gets opened up low. And now
Another one.
Jaju. Oh, not looking good for Jaju right now. His Hilda gonna go down 7-3 to Chopsuey. 4 games apart. Still doable, of course. I still maintain that, but whoops. Yeah, Jaju just needs to find like an answer here. I feel he's struggling.
So it's like with that, Chopsuey has like by now is like a fairly commanding lead, especially since he has like taken a lot of games in a row. Let's see if Jaju can shake the pressure off here.
Yeah, let's see. Jaju is a player who's good at adapting, I feel, so I won't put it past him. Definitely don't count your boy out just yet, but you know, it's looking rough for him right now.
I am the executor of justice. Face me. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight. Standing down.
Okay, just keeps his distance to the Yuzu.
Ooh,
DP
jumps
some
right into
out
that
of the
DP.
frame.
And the good thing about Izayoi's DP is that she gets a safe jump from it, so yeah, once you, even if you get hit by the DP, you just gotta hold what comes next.
Okay, just tries to run under, but it's like, out of that, Chile, even without teleporting, Izayoi recovers very fast out of that. Oh, good.
4P actually messing up the punish from Chopsuey, but still manages to get a hit here. Gonna transition into power charge, I think. Oh no, never mind.
You know, it's like, no, why would you when you can just rush and reset? Bam!
Russian reset
Oh,
into power charge.
she actually
Still
blocked
alive.
that.
Yo, would have blocked the 5C.
No, daring moves today from Jaju.
Yeah.
Okay, gets him with the J2P6.
Ooh, cross up. There we go.
There's
Finally
the
getting some
JB.
stuff started, but able to bust out. Catches him with that 5A there.
Yeah, cross combo activation, that is.
Yeah, spend all of it.
Oh,
Ooh, went for the
another-
setup. Able to punish the DP, very nice. Doesn't really have much. Can't get much from that though.
Yeah, it's like, he's completely out of resources right now. It's like, I mean, he's now 1 meter left, and another DP.
Oh no, all that hard work and all gone through 1 DP. Alright, solo Hilda. Gets mixed so hard there with the backdash, and Chopsuey going up 8-3 right now.
Of course, I've become even stronger.
Okay, now we are seriously in dangerous territory for Jaju.
We really are. We're approaching critical mass.
Since it's Jaju, we know there is not gonna be a team switch.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I mean, like, if he's really desperate, Mitsuru. Hold on, let me answer Jaju in chat. Okay, never mind. I didn't get a chance. But yeah, if he's very desperate, we might see the Mitsuru Yuzu, but I doubt it, honestly.
1.5 fallback.
Yeah, he did it against Cax. Might do against Chopsuey, but honestly, at this rate, at this point, I'd say like, don't risk it, man. Just stick with what you know.
The justice
DPing against Chie be a risky option. Yeah, it really is.
Just jumps over that 5A with a normal jump. Forwards at round start. Daring move, but it worked out for him.
Yo, please, Jaju. He kept getting reset.
Double reset into burst blade. And it worked.
Chop built different, man.
Another one. Super?
Yeah, super.
That's gonna
Yuzu
kill.
is dead. He's mega dead.
I was like, Solo Hilda. It's like that's the situation. I don't want to see Jaju in here with the Solo Hilda because that didn't work out for him at all.
Yeah, it really didn't.
Oh. Okay, gets DP'd on. And
Oh no, the DP. I don't know how many, like, even if like 100 Jaju DPs works. Oh, he messes up the combo, fortunately. But yeah, even if 100 like Jaju DP works, all it takes is one, and then like you pay the ultimate price.
I mean, he got himself saved there by Chie down finishing what she started there, but at least he. I would assume Hilda being very intimidated right now. Oh no, never mind. She is dead.
Yeah, there you go. Chie's down. Solo Izayoi. Possible. Not going to be easy, of course. But yeah, he gets the hit here. Hilda, of course, not having the most damage, but
that's the thing that Kishi players should actually do, I think. Just activating Power Charge Ra from the other side of the screen just to establish your dominance.
When Power Charge had, because level 1 Power Charge used to have a much longer cooldown. So like you used to be able to do it raw and it lasted for a long time. But nowadays it disappears very quickly, so you don't see people doing it much anymore.
Oh yeah, I just want to kind of see the full moves, like
yeah,
that's
established
kind of
dominance.
hey, look at that.
Yo, baits it with the fake JA. Like he thought the JA hit, went for the push block. I don't think that was intentional, but worked out. Very big comeback for Jaju. Got to be huge for morale.
Yeah, damn, it's like. That's like generally what we have seen till now is what we have learned from this set till now is don't DP if you're not sure it's gonna hit.
Yeah, this has definitely been a learning experience for everyone. Here we go. I'm feeling the Jaju comeback.
Let's see if he can manage it. It's like he is still behind about 4 points, with Chopsuey being 2 points away from finishing this up.
Hey, Jaju is a player when his back is against the wall. That's when he shines.
Just immediately opens. Now jump backs this time. Done playing.
Yo, that crossed him up. Still blocked. Yeah, nice. Hold up, 4P. Alright, I'm sensing something different about Jaju this time around. I'm feeling like he might go the full way. I don't want to jinx him though. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Baits the DP. That's been the tale of this entire set. Just baiting the DP, punishing DPs.
Super, come on.
Yeah.
Like you goes for the city. It's like,
yo, he dropped that. He mega dropped that. He's so lucky. He's oh god.
It's like, he did go for the longer combo to save the meters. Like he could have just like at half of it just pressed the super button and would have killed. Like trying to style on people here. It's like you're not in the position to do this right now, Mr. Jaju. Please.
Hey man, listen, Jaju's one of those players. He plays with his heart. Okay, baits the burst. No punish though. Very lucky for Jaju.
Dangerous.
The DP. Okay, we're still doing DPs. It's 2021. We're like what? 12 matches in. We're still doing DPs.
Okay. Okay, didn't get a good Oki there. Had to drop the pressure.
Yo, no, not like this. This is tragic. No, I'm so sorry, Jaju. I'm actually so sorry, man. Oh, you didn't deserve that.
That was an impressive pickup by Mr. Chopsuey.
That was so sick. Both characters just stayed in there. It's like a magnet.
Takes out both and goes to the set point.
Man, that was the soul crusher right there. Man, any momentum Jaju might have had, I feel like Chopsuey was just like, nah, that's my momentum now.
Very well confirmed into something that holds in both and actually did enough damage to kill both of these.
Alright. I feel LOL story. Okay. Is it time for the LOL story? I feel like, yeah, 5 points. So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, know that this match is not over. There was once a player in Monkey's Jungle that came all the way back, and the score was even worse than this. It was 9-2. And they came back. They switched teams to Hackman Yang, and they came back all the way from 9-2 to 10-9. And you're thinking Hackman Yang's that Diny? No. It's none other than Labrys, the best Italian player. Is that sufficient? Is that me sufficiently telling the story? Am I good now? Have I filmed my quota? Alright, Jaju kind of getting worked right now. And this is scary because this is his potential final game.
Yeah, it's like Hilda already in on life support here. So Arcade gets locked successfully that teleport DP, but it was very slow. So in terms of the press to teleport fairly late, so it was not that hard to react to. Gets to okay. Gets the meatballs out, Mr. Chopsuey.
Ooh, almost
doing
went
it.
For the grab.
Can you reset? Just draw super.
Yeah, this is safe. This is safe. It's fine.
No, it continues.
Oh, Jaju! What haven't we learned? Don't you know your actions have consequences?
At this point, we could be aware that Mr. Chopsuey has the patience.
Yeah.
To not mesh on block out there.
Alright, this is still possible, guys.
Has to bring it with the Yuzu now. But at least he has the Yuzu ult and not the Hilda.
Really good conversion there. Gonna take him to the corner. Okay, no pickup there. If the assist hit, that would have been scary. Still a chance of life. Knocks Chie on the dome, so the CC gonna run out.
Uses the meter fairly lavishly there with the 2v6s and gets neutral jumped on. With that can kill, right?
I think if he plays his cards right, this kills. Enhanced super, yeah. I think this is it. Jaju tried his best, ladies and gentlemen, but Chopsuey, the NA, Chie, Izayoi, takes it. A very strong player nonetheless, though, so let's not forget, let's not get it twisted. Chopsuey is insanely good, right? He enters like a lot of tournaments and he goes toe-to-toe with some of the best players. So, I mean, if anything, props to Jaju. You know, he was a bit wild with those DPs, but I really appreciate both players coming through. And, you know, we definitely got to get Chopsuey on again. So
definitely an entertaining one.
Yeah.
I'm out of channel points now.
Man, that's what happens. All the people that put their money into Chopsuey, they're living large. So yeah, thank you. I can see Chopsuey in chat. Big ups, my man, coming through. Always appreciated. And JesusPiece, I see you're still here. So yeah, Jaju, you know, I know he's feeling upset right now, but he played his heart out. And honestly, I feel like if things went a little bit different, you know, some less DPs, that match could have been, the set could have gone a lot closer. But yeah.
I will excuse myself for a second before the next round starts.
Okay, we'll do. So, alright, I know pblade is probably pissed at me, right? Because I approximated that his match would be at 6:30, and well, like 10 past 6, and yeah, it's time for him to play. So I saw him in chat asking me if the match would be done, if the match was gonna actually start at 6:30. But yeah, I'm sorry, pblade. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see if he is free. And you know, worst case scenario, if pblade needs to chill for like 20 minutes or so and get ready, because I did say 6:30, we can do that. I can kill time for 20 minutes. I'm sure Razzie and I can figure out ways to entertain the stream. Let me say thank you to my players first of all. Alright, but how you guys enjoying the stream so far? Each first to 10 will take 45 minutes. That was an approximation. I did say that is a rough approximation. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the music. What have I got playing right now? We got some Sonic music. Okay, hope you guys like this Sonic upbeat music compilation.
I'm back. And by what I just heard, I'm glad I don't hear the stream right now. Okay, did I miss something?
Nothing crazy. Just trying to kill time with stream.
Oh, it's yeah, boy. Oh, we have. You're right. I forgot even who was playing right now. It's like it's pblade against Rasta, right?
Yeah, pblade against Rasta. Pblade requested Rasta, and you know I like to deliver on the promises. And you know, pblade says he wants Rasta. I'll give him Rasta.
My boy Rasta come from Austria, having our resident Yosuke trying out the seemingly one of the most cheesiest Yosuke teams there is. With the Yosuke Yumi seemingly has fallen for darkness, usually known to be playing Yosuke Hyde instead. But yeah, he changed his mind into not wanting to put in that much effort into his team. I
mean, fair enough. You know, why put effort in when you can put far less effort in for more reward, right?
Yeah, it's like no, it's like that's like the one thing I really dislike about him. It's like he just plays himself, like, and you get so much hit on it. Like Yumi stuff is so insanely easy to do. When you kinda know your other character well, you can just kinda make that shit up on the fly. But it's like, also like the votes are heavily in favor of Rasta though.
Oh, a lot of people voting for Rasta. Well, to be fair, the last time we saw pblade on stream was yesterday in ATC, in which he played random for the whole tournament. So yeah, I guess people aren't really believing after seeing pblade play Weiss Blitztank. I guess people aren't too confident in his performance. So
I mean, pblade plays so many teams that at this point, if he plays random, there's a good 50% chance that he gets a team that he knows. So,
honestly, I wouldn't put it past him. He, like, at one point, I think he got, I can't remember, he got like a Blake, I think it was like, oh no, he didn't. He got Blake Platinum. He played Blake, but yeah, I don't believe he ever played Platinum. But yeah, there is a good chance that he could get a team that he actually knows how to play doing random, but I don't know, when he requests an opponent like King Rasta, yeah, he's definitely got something cooking. He's come prepared.
As long as he doesn't show up here and play Hilda's half, I'm fine with that.
We'll see. It's a real possibility.
That would be an absolute bitch move. I would not like that. But with pblade, it could be anything at this point. I would even not be surprised if he just kinda is sad about how the Blitztank thing is gone, so he just kinda learned it and comes in with the Weiss Blitztank now.
There's no way. I don't believe he would ever do that.
I don't believe it's gonna happen, but I don't put that into the category of impossible.
Yeah, I guess there is a possibility. So yeah, what to talk about? I guess I can talk about King Rasta, a player who really needs no introduction at this point. I feel you all know him. Guilty Gear veteran, really good Faust. Or sorry, how do you say it? Faust? Is that?
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, really good Faust in Exard.
Also a good multi-block player.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Hey, there you go.
At the tournament where I met him the first time in person, he won the multi-block tournament and got a trophy, which was a like a garbage bucket.
Wait, what? He won? Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
run that by me again.
There is a picture of Twitter on it, him holding it up. It's like they just gave the multi-block players like instead of a like you would get like I got second with like for BBTAG, and like you get like a little medal with like a BBTAG logo on it, and the multi-block winner just got like a garbage can instead.
Huh? Hey.
With like multi-block written in Sharpie on it.
Dang, man. Multiplayer, they gotta get the prizes any way they can, you know. A makeshift trophy, we take those.
It's like I remember seeing that photo. Sadly wasn't there yet when that happened because my flight was a bit delayed. But I would have liked to seen that live, so having him win the garbage one. That was fun though. That was funny. New Wald team.
Yeah, so this is a team he has been putting some time into. I will say, pblade does believe in this team. He like very much believes in this team. Like, if you you need to subscribe to pblade's. I can't divulge this because I'm a sub to pblade's Twitch, and so I have the insider information in his server. But pblade, he really believes in that team. I'll just say that. Like, you would be surprised how much he believes in the team.
Does he have an on song? What is that? Why am I not on there?
Wait,
I
what?
can't believe it. Okay. Oh, gets him with the 5P there. Get anti-air?
Yeah, Yosuke. Okay, can you block? No, you cannot.
Oh, that's like getting restand and stunned by the assist projectile of Yumi, and then having to deal with the Yosuke mix. That's nasty.
Yeah, this you can't burst it. I've tried many a times. You can't burst it if it's done correctly, and then yeah, you have to guess like, and it's 4-way mix as well, which is just terrifying. And eats a happy birthday right now.
Yeah, it's like even a happy birthday in keep punish. That's something you don't see every day.
Yo, the double spin.
It's on Susano'o. Susano'o was once, like back in the day, regarded very dangerous. Us like the standards have changed since
Times have changed. Alright, 1-0 to King Rasta.
I am kind of excited. It's like, even though it's a Yumi team, which I generally don't like to see as much as like everything else Rasta plays, I still am kind of interested to see how he plays it, because like I've only ever seen Yosuke says Zinzin play this one.
Yeah, so Rasta, to me, like I saw Zinzin play this team before. I feel like Rasta goes for the tricky set play stuff, right?
Yeah,
because Zinzin wasn't really doing the setup with the Yumi 6P much. I don't know if he just didn't get a chance to, or if it's something that he hasn't really labbed out too much. But Rasta does it a lot more. He's very liberal with it.
Yeah, generally, it's like that's what I meant. Like in terms of the way of approach to the game is generally different with Rasta and Zinzin. Zinzin is very straightforward in that case, and that he like his approach, the way to approach is very frontal. While Rasta is a bit more set play oriented than Zinzin in this case.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Generally with his Yosuke team.
There you go, getting all the hits on JA. Wald's able, like, he's really big, so, oh, just the DP. But yeah, Wald's really big, so he's, like, able to eat just all those JAs where normally characters, like, wouldn't be able to take as much because they would have fallen out.
Also just ignores the spy chasers, like, doesn't give a shit about that one. Oh, gets this. Okay, he blocks with the point. Gets out of that. Continues with the backwards. What is it called? Calamity wheel. Oh, uses the Wald as meat shield. Gets a quick projectile combo in. Another one just stops again. And I guess he hopes that he's gonna clash a projectile or something like that. And get both. Happy birthday. Okay. Okay. We don't continue here, I guess.
Okay, yeah, get the sandwich, but able to just jump out. Kind of a bit too slow with that.
Okay,
oh, smacking up the Yumi, and then, yeah, gets hit by the low. Alright, 1-1.
Target silenced. No one will get in Nu's way.
Alright, let's get into this game number 3. Both players have got one on the board so far, so yeah, let's see where this takes us. I'm honestly unsure. I've seen, like, there was one time where pblade did beat Rasta in ESL with new Wald, but I believe Rasta was still playing Yosuke Hyde at that point, so haven't really gotten a chance to limit test the new team. This will be a good opportunity.
This is the first one we see Rasta with Yumi, right?
Yeah, well, definitely in Monkey's Jungle. In ESL, I believe he has played it before.
Smooths him out of that. Oh, to the ground.
Ooh, not death. Okay, this should be a punish though, right? Oh, never mind. Punishing Yosuke DP, I guess it's pretty hard for Wald.
He's aware there of the potential raw switch. Punish that. Oh, into the. Oh, what? That didn't hit? Oh, it clashed.
Yeah, and hey, works out in pblade's favor. Rasta has been just trapped in the corner this entire game. Gonna be able to go into super here. Oh no, it misses. And unfortunate, Yumi should be dead by all accounts, but living against all odds. I guess that's the plot armor.
It's like, oh, okay, gets the DP punish on that one. It's like with new combos generally, it's like she has like those very default like BDB, J2B combos, which are just boring. But if you do the advanced ones, new combos look so insanely cool, I think.
Good back dash.
Especially like the ones that are extended by JA. Oh, okay. Just tries to go for a raw snipe. Imagine hoping for that he would jump, which is a fairly likely occurrence for a Yosuke player. But gets out anyway. 2-1 for pblade.
Yep. And so one thing that I want to note is that first of all, I want to see. So Rasta's player card there says top tier Weiss player. So one thing I like about Rasta is he gets aesthetics. I feel like me and him, we see eye to eye in terms of aesthetic things. So I like that he's gone for the double Weiss color there with Yumi and Yosuke. But yeah, let's see, because Rasta kind of been on the back foot for these past 2 games.
I still think Yosuke Adachi is the best team. I mean, yes, with Adachi generally, like if you have Adachi and someone who has 30 mix, like I don't know, Yosuke Hard or something like that, or even Yumi, you have a good team on your hands. It's like that's like what Adachi does.
Oh, the 5C on his own wake up. What? Okay, that's how we feeling.
Whoa, okay. That's just gets clapped out of that by the totally honest Yumi 5B. Oh, teleport. I was like, new teleport on that distance, like, is against Yumi is dangerous business.
Yeah, you can definitely get smacked out of it if the player is ready. And yeah, Yumi 5A, that button is nuts. No punish on the Wu. Oh, gets hit. Ward assist, just keeping Yosuke in check. Almost got hit. Almost hit out Yumi there as well.
He jumped right into that Calamity Sword. Cross up. I was like, Rasta really struggling here.
Yeah.
And Yumi got down.
Gets smacked. The air control from Wald. Okay, yeah, gets the double overhead there. Bursts out though.
The silly Yosuke mid, haha, Lamar, but I guess right.
Yo, he hits him out the air with the 5A. Just ran out 5A. Managed to anti-air him with it.
Resonance and, oh, it's like...
Oh, the combo drops. That could have been death.
Astral possible? Oh, can you also kill Astral out of kunai?
I do not know. That's something that I would need to see. This kills, I believe? Question mark? No, he drops the combo.
I'm not sure if it even would, because Wald is a big boy.
Yeah, and Yosuke doesn't do, like, his super does not do much damage. Good block on the 5C. Oh, the kunai, yeah. So that is an option he has. It's risky because if he whiffs it, he's just helpless on his way down to the ground. But I mean, against Wald, like he's likely gonna have to block it just because Wald is so massive.
It's like, and he's not one of the characters like the kunai don't fly that fast. So it's like a lot of like quote unquote normal characters can just run forward and slap Yosuke if he does that. But it's like Wald just can't. It's like he's just way too slow to just avoid that by walking.
Alright, Jaju saying he got washed. I don't think he got washed. I feel like the individual sets in the games were actually like pretty close and like could have swung either way. But I know, that's just me. You're being too hard on yourself, man. Anyway, back to the game. So moonsault and into the mix.
Oh, double moonsault work into
Rasta's just playing.
It's not like that he could even do anything about it because he was in the Yumi freeze.
Rasta really just having fun with it at this point.
That's like the Milia mix coming in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Wald and Red House. It's getting dangerous. Gets a Wu out. Adachi won't be even close to a kill, so it doesn't do it. Keeps
yeah, those kunai, they're pretty much tickling Wald, if even that. Alright, gonna be able to get across up here. Can you block? Push blocks, so it doesn't have to deal with the 50-50. Yosuke kept getting smacked, but not able to pick up with the new sword.
Just tried to bait the burst out there, but like all raw bursts at the right moment between the Calamity Swords. Just, oh, what? That wins? Fucking Yumi projectiles, what the fuck? Okay, this is another JBB combo. Ah, JC. Actually, I'm actually surprised that it hit because JC has such a particular hitbox. It's like it has a minimal and it has a minimal range, and it has this really fairly small space between the minimal and the maximal range of it. So it's very easy to whiff that on either of those.
Yo, gets the read. No resonance, so isn't able to super.
Try to command grip again, but like it didn't work this time. Gets the DP.
Alright, swinging, but yeah, she has a projectile. Even though Wald can eat projectiles a bit too quick, and yeah, into super. Rasta wins the first of 3.
I even think like doing that, like just swinging with Wald against Yumi is not a good idea, because I don't think if she does like just a small hop into her J256, I think J256C projectile, like the triple one. I don't think, because of the hit point, as like the points and where they hit is not the same time, you'll lose against that, even though if you clash one of them with the Waldstein claw. So that's very dangerous business.
Yeah.
To even attempt to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. I think pblade is doing a quick ping test, so just waiting on that. I don't know if they're having a little bit of connection issues, but also Kishi. I saw Kishi ask this earlier. He said, "Can I play today?" Listen, Kishi, if I promised you, if you can find an opponent by the time this set is done for a 1st to 10, I will happily do it. But yeah, if you can find an opponent.
Yeah, it's an opponent. Kax said, "Fight me."
Oh, Kishi, fight me? You wanna fight on? You wanna fight Kishi on stream, Kax? You down for that?
Did it. No, you did it to yourself, Kishi.
Hey, we have ourselves a 4th match.
You summoned the Kax.
Man, Kax, I'm telling you, Kax is just one of those guys. He's always down to play.
That's like, which is a cool thing, is like, since generally Kax is fun to play against.
Yeah, people like, yeah, that's the thing as well. People like playing against Kax generally. Like, I don't really see people getting like, oh, I'm playing against Kax. Like, I see people, oh, I'm playing against Jaju, but like, honestly, people just enjoy playing against Kax, even if they get embodied.
I mean, yes, it's generally a, it's like, it's enjoyable to play against them, even if it is. It's like, there's a lot of players who are, I think, for Aegis, for example, playing Dinny is always very enjoyable, even though if you get clubbed, absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, that was kind of tricky there. The 6P hitting, managing to pick up with 5B. Yeah, catches him there with the all-tech safe jump. Gonna do it once again. Actually, oh, he goes a bit too far there. I think he was trying to go for the mix-up, but Wald got put a bit too far and doesn't really work out.
That's like the one thing I never see Rasta do. It's like that Zinzin does it a lot. I hate that. It's like where he just kind of moonsaults on you and then just drops down and grabs you. It's like just moonsault, basically jumps, just moonsaults, doesn't like lets it whiff and fold, and just expects you to not react properly and just grab you. It's like I hate that. That always works. I was like, I want to see Rasta do that too. It's like I think that would probably work in this case. Oh, gets him with the 4P extension, but 4B I mean. That's like a so good thing that they added from you. It feels so much better to play her, I think, since she has her 4B now. Because you are not so restricted into the angle she can shoot at, which was before 2.0, like the really high one with the 2B and with the flat angle, like the just horizontal one with the 5P. But like now she has like an actual medium version of this.
I definitely get that, and that's like the meme, right? Because people will say, oh, Hilda or Nu is better than Hilda because Nu has more angles, like kind of memeing, but honestly having more angles is like, it's pretty good. Definitely very helpful.
I mean, yes, that is the thing, but like still, it's like comparing Hilda and Nu is still a very wonky comparison, since Nu like in terms of how she both also, no? But like in terms of how you play them, Nu's very classic in that sense, I think. As like you shoot people and you teleport away if they are too close. Like that's like just the general basic game plan is very standard with her. And with Hilda you have a lot more totally fair and balanced tools to work with, like to actually fight your opponent with SR, the her TC, her JA, and the funny what is it, JC thing, like where she goes downward with onto her spiky thing. Also, if you pit these against each other, I think Nu would suffer a lot, because Hilda can win out clash situations against her family easily.
Yeah, Hilda beats her in the 5B war.
It's like she it's like that's really not what you want with a Zona duel of that kind of Zona.
Yeah, I get that for sure. And looking at stream chat, there seems to be some like pretty big connection issues. They're both contemplating whether they want to continue with the set, but it seems they're gonna continue for now. But I don't know, seems to be some turbulence in connection land, which is strange that the EU versus EU match is the one where connection is the issue.
I mean, I had Rasta in the last DSL final as my opponent, my first one. And we barely could play because like the delay was at like at least 8 frames.
Damn.
It
That
was
the delay. that
maybe
hard.
maybe Rasta's connection is down more these days. I'm a bit. Oh, then he's gonna get slapped. No!
He does not get slapped.
Oh, I was so sure that JC would hit.
Yeah, me too, man. I definitely thought Yumi was gonna get a surprise on the back of her head, but no. Oh, just does it again and it works.
That was sad to watch though. That's like one of the only bad things about Yumi is like that super.
Yeah, yeah. It has its uses as we can see, but yeah, it's not the best. And oh my god, just like that, Rasta bringing this back.
That could have brought Wald to the brink of that death. Oh, piece gets her.
Yeah, luckily the DP connects.
If Yumi gets scratched again, she's dead. Come on,
Oh, the madman with the grab. Good Yumi. Good Yumi. Alright, 4-3 to pblade.
Scanning for damage. Damage negligible. No negative effects on mission predicted.
I always misjudge how big that super is. Yeah, Wald's claws. He's got big hands, man. All the better to hug you with.
Yeah, Neko triggers like. He's landing. Press the command grab. We do those.
Of course, of course. Ooh, Sonic Heroes music. I used to play that game a lot back in the day. It's a good game. Alright, game number 8.
Okay, wasn't fast enough to hit him out of the ice. Oh, okay, gets low. Gets
Look at
reset.
this stream chat. Diney just slays me. Alright.
Oh, cross combo out. Oh, like Rasta just keeps on running face first into these projectiles and claw hits.
No fear. Maybe he
It's
should
like-
have some fear.
Yeah, at this point, it's like he just kinda got his Yosuke killed by walking forward. Now he has to deal with this almost full life grappling move, it's like which is basically if you almost every chance if you calculate it together. Oh, shoots the new away. Like look at me, I'm the zoner now. Resonance out. Gets hit out of backdash.
We've seen that a few times where the 5B connects, but he misses the 5B with the new. Gonna be able to take it here though. I want people to
He
know.
fell from the chair as a toddler and now he plays Adachi Yumi.
Okay. He'd be robbing people with a Yumi as well. But yeah, let the record show. Diney is still verbally abusing me, even though I subscribed to his channel. I sub to him. I have this emote, and still the constant abuse. I gave him my money, my hard-earned money. I work a 9 to 5 for that money.
I mean, he's working in my hands here right now, because like I will accept that as canonical explanation for everyone I see playing Adachi Yumi on my screen.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, Spike Chaser doesn't do anything. Okay, gets his assist, trades with the assist. So the point characters go back to neutral. Gets hit by the moonsault. Probably expected the X flip there. Okay, teleport. Oh, and gets hit by the next assisted.
Very good bait, but no punish. Unfortunate. Had the right read, but just didn't capitalize.
Bit too late on the trigger with the new 5P. It's not easy to do that with new 5P because it comes out a bit late.
Yeah. Ooh, a bit too far for the cross up, but gonna be able to get it again regardless. Alright, yeah,
overhead?
doesn't block. Baits. Oh, but once again, gets the bait, but doesn't punish the burst.
I'm a bit disappointed there because I was so ready for him just landing and command grabbing instantly.
Yeah, that's the Alexo special. Empty jump command grab.
Oh, teleport. Gets him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. He even had a screen freeze where I could see it, but he didn't react anyway.
Alright, instant
That's
super
like,
there.
that's
Nope.
like a thing you really wanna prevent from happening when you play news. Like if you do like the teleport assist thing that if you activate cross combo that you do the teleport to your opponent's gonna see that you are teleporting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, gonna kill Nu here? Question mark? Yeah, Nu gonna die.
She is made out of paper. So
Yeah, she is not the most well-crafted robot. Right, Wald gonna be taking a bit of damage, but unlike Nu, Wald, he can take those hits.
Okay, Astro is over now. The possibility of one. Gets out some Kunas again. Oh, just jumps at him. Oh, okay.
Ooh, doesn't get the conversion. I think he missed the kunai there.
I think he wanted V-slash.
Oh, maybe actually. Oh, the 2B. Wald's 2B hits high, but man, Yosuke can move. The boy is moving. Oh, that could have been a punish, I feel.
That's what I meant earlier. He's so slow. He just can't.
Poor guy can't do anything.
Backdashed into it to get him. It's like he just couldn't. He's too slow.
So usually, pblade plays neutral with Wald by pressing 5C in neutral, and Wald has got some legs on him. The boy can jump, but against Yosuke, I don't think it's going to be helping much because Yosuke, you know, he's a professional jumper. Monkey talking. No. The 5C tech is real. Pressing 5C with Wald in neutral is good. You want to do that.
We have established this as a canonical thing in the last Monkey jungle that Wald 5C is actually a movement to it.
For real, it moves him forward more than like his walk.
I mean, he can if you just mash 5C, you're probably faster on the other side of the screen if you just walk or dash.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean, super jumping would be probably still be faster, but it's like kudos that.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no! Oh, he tried to go for the read on the snipe against the Yuzu 2 times in a row and didn't work.
There we go, Wald smacking him out the other. That's one of the things about Wald that I think is really good. His assists are huge and able to actually like swat Yosuke out the air. Literally like Yosuke's a fly. Wald with the massive claws.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, all the way to the corner. Oh,
okay.
never mind. Drops the combo. But gets the behind the back with the moonsault. Burst punish. Easy.
Yeah, I assume a super on DHG to get Yosuke out.
Yeah. Rasta does like getting rid of low characters if he can. You usually use cross raid, but yeah, in a situation like this, DHC makes sense. Oh my god, this is huge. This is really big. Can't get both, unfortunately. Can't even actually get like a full pickup there, but still a very good position. Good job by Rasta.
Get the Yosuke back into it, and I can respect it. He dropped both for that, but it's like he really wanted that Yosuke that, which is understandable because that's the character. That's the character Rasta is known for. Oh, gets the 2A on that, bursts in punish, and that should be it at Yosuke.
Yeah, very nicely done by pblade, and actually hits the Yumi there. So there you go, very clean.
I always get reminded to that when I see a Wald team player that we once, like in 1.3, like or early 1.5, we considered Wald team combos long.
Oh, yeah.
Too long to be annoying because they are so long, but it's like that's not even long at this point anymore.
Yeah, we're definitely desensitized to it. We've seen longer.
Like the 2.0 really put a cherry on top of that. Okay. Cross combo activation. Oh, kunais. Just kunais in a way, okay. Interesting. Decision there, it's like, okay. Yosuke combo.
Here we go, can you block?
The reset
No.
again.
Same side.
That's a nasty mix because he has like 3 options there. He can. I mean, if the JC, he can cancel it and go either into into moonsault X-Whip, into moonsault, or into like the low thing.
Yeah.
So, and you just straight up have to guess it. It's like at this point you can't really react to this anymore.
Yeah, it's honestly nuts.
And he times it really well that you just see the upper shard cloud and not the lower one. So you just can't see it. It's like you just have to get in there.
Nice kunai. Baiting out the anti-air by Wald. Gonna be able to take him to the corner. Oh no, he's actually gonna go for the setup here, I believe. Into V slash. Oh, never mind. Just cashing out. Won't be able to kill.
Yes. Another tornado. Okay. Oh! Just
Yeah, active switch JC. Wald's JC is actually pretty good.
It looks hilarious though.
Yeah, for sure. You don't expect the big man's just like flying down at you, gliding gracefully.
It's like that was so funny because like you can reset his pressure by getting him back into with the backward wheel. It's like when you does this, you just have to hold. It's like you kind of just have to hold down back. It's like it's not like there won't be any overheads or something like that. It's just gonna be moved in the low and exactly one low. Oh, nice
went for the read. Unfortunately, the Yumi gods weren't with him that day, so misses 5-6. This has been a really even set, back and forth. Alright, and I don't think we're going to be seeing any team changes.
Get ready.
pblade seems intent. Once again, I was mentioning how Rasta was limit testing the Yumi Yosuke. pblade seems to be limit testing the new Wald, so. Ooh, big trade on round start, but fortunately, no happy birthday, nothing huge, just a trade.
Oh, okay. Gets the backward wheel.
Oh. Tried to call out, I think the dash, the passer with the 5A, but yeah, pblade just jumps back.
Okay, into the corner.
Ooh, swinging 5A. Oh, guess hit. Luckily, once again, that could have been really big. Both characters got hit there, but not much coming from it. DP barely catching. Went for the 5C.
Actually reaches through the full Yosuke 5B. I'm glad that I did because like I hate that button so much.
Yo, the DP actually worked. It looked like he could have blocked there. Okay, things happened. I'm not quite sure the interaction. Yumi went for the counter. Seemed to activate, but luckily it didn't actually send new flying or anything.
The thing with this counter is this counter has so many iframes. It's insane. That's like this counter can outlast two chain roll buttons in a row just in terms of iframes.
Damn, that's long. All right, super here should be death.
Yeah, to the ground, jumps on top of her. That Yumi is dead with that. Takes it to 7-5, right?
Yeah, 7-5. Man, this song slaps. Alright, 7-5. pblade taking a slight lead. You know, only 2 games ahead, but, you know, still a lead nonetheless. Monkey, can you put on? I'm not taking any song requests. Listen, the thing with changing songs is that it gets really tricky because I have to because I have like one massive compilation of music and which I really like because it means I don't have to worry about volumes. But when I like change songs all the time, I have to always adjust the volumes because the volumes are never consistent. So which is annoying to do. And I'm definitely not listening to Eurobeats regardless. Eurobeats meme. No thank you.
Why not? That's a great genre of music.
I'm sure.
And very fitting when watching a Yosuke player.
Honestly. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, no disrespect to Eurobeat.
So okay. Oh, drops that. Gets Yosuke snipe though. Has to drop it though because of otherwise eating the Yumi 6p. Oh, okay. So just grab that. I guess.
Yeah, into super.
Can he kill?
No. Well, maybe, but doesn't go for it. I think he probably knows his damage values better than us, so I assume not.
Oh, this is super.
Oh no,
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
That's unfortunate.
Yumi the Beyblade.
Even claps the Yosuke assist, the persona of the assist away. And gets through to that Yumi. Counter.
Just waiting it out. Literally just waiting it out, doing nothing.
It's very rare that the FTF. I don't think I've ever seen someone actually punish that, because everyone is afraid that the iframes aren't over yet.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, yeah, it hits New there, gets the kill, 7-6, keeping up the streak of this very back and forth set. Oh, you know, I actually forgot to mention in that last set that when Jaju played Chopsuey, I agreed with Jaju, like, if you can beat Chop, I'll give you your mod roll back. But unfortunately, that didn't come to pass, so Jaju's still not a mod.
Wasn't he even mod before?
Yeah, he was a mod before, yeah.
Didn't he misbehave or something like that?
Yeah, well, I got some complaints, even though it was pblade who complained, so I don't know how valid they were. I got some complaints, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna redo my whole mod team. But then I went to redo it, but I realized, wait, there's no one is even good enough to be a mod. So I re-enlisted, Bruno, and then I think Annie's a mod as well.
You're all not good enough to be Monkey's mod.
I just don't trust anyone. I'm sorry.
Oh, in that case, like, okay, this draw switches out and Yosuke gets clubbed by that 5p. Blocks the fan balance button. Oh, 5c. Getting in that really needed 3k. Oh, with
the dead zone on the JC.
That's what I meant earlier. Like, it's so easy to whiff that just by being marginally too close to your opponent.
Buff the hitbox, please.
Not really. Don't do that. Like, but it is. You have to get used to this.
Yeah, space it better. Ooh, almost caught the run there with the JA, but gets hit by the frame trap. 6p didn't hit.
That's not a hit though. At least the point, this is character. That was already worth it, I guess. Just jumps behind them. 2A. Doesn't hit. Okay, the screen freeze kinda screwed him over there with the mix.
Ooh, just smacking that 5A button as Wald falls on the other side. Now he's in the corner, which really isn't good. Gonna have to hold this Yumi mix. Gets hit by the low. Instant super. This doesn't kill, I believe. Wald is healthy. Ah, the DP. Not much range on that. Ooh, smacking the assist with the sword.
Oh, 4p. There's the 2p6, but it's too far away due to the push block. It beats him away successfully. Just takes that chip damage with him. It's like, that's something Nu's good at. Like, Nu does a lot of chip damage in this one. Just by clicking D on you. Woohoo, jumps like 7k. In danger now. Oh, Clash does Protector. Doesn't care. Another one, but this one goes through. Oh, okay, okay. I would have hardly assumed a 2B, but like just runs up, grabs him. Didn't burst. Oh, JC into super with that. Yumi goes down. 6p. Come on, 6p is like Spike Chaser. Bike Chaser very ambitious, even trying against Yosuke because he can suspend his airtime for so long, and actually pays for that with his life, and Rasta takes it to 7-7.
Yeah, 7-7. Rasta fighting back. All right. Alright, sorry, back to the match. I was just doing something real quick. You don't need to worry about that. Oh, gets both of them. Wald's claws are huge. Yeah, going for the loops. Gonna be able to V-slash into 6P. Good block. Alright, what we got? Wald's gone, so no more threat for the 50-50. And actually gonna take a hit from Yumi. Gonna be all the way in the corner. And now, yeah, this is a very scary situation to be in, but actually gets the DP.
Oh shit, for how long was the music?
Oh, I didn't know he was saying stuff. I thought maybe...
I just noticed because he kept talking over me. It's like, and usually that goes really well with us, and it's like that's not something usually happens.
I
Like,
see.
okay, yeah, I'm fucking muted. I don't know how long I was though, so...
It wasn't that long. Like, I don't think it was that long anyway.
Oh, okay. It's like in the corner, there we are. Oh, Mutok? Okay. Gets the assist though, but New able to shoot him out of that and confirms into the teleport 5A and takes the 8th round.
Hey, there we go. pblade. And yeah, Mega is... Oh, sorry, Chopsuey is right. This is a really close game. 8-7. I feel like Rasta's been having a little bit of trouble just like pulling ahead. But he has been very close for sure, and I could see this swinging in any direction.
We have the situation here, obviously, which is the obvious explanation for this, that Rasta is sandbagging with this team.
Of course. That's the explanation. We don't want to admit that New Wald is a good team.
There is no top tier in this team. It can't be good. You need at least one of the big six to have a good team in this game, as we all know.
Yeah. Honestly, hold on, let me read this. Honestly, why are these Ligma memes from 2010 funny again? You kids have the most childish humor I've ever seen, and sneaky, just egging on the behavior. You should be ashamed of your stream. You kids need to grow up. What copy pasta is this?
Did you fall for
the
some
sneaky? Sorry?
Did you fall for some Ligma joke?
No. Well, Shiba tried to hit me with the Ligma, and then I timed him out, and then I guess Jaju responded with the Jaju, with the copy pasta.
Actually going for it. I can respect that though, from Mr. Shiba.
Oh yeah, Bruno, you can untime out Shiba, by the way. I didn't want to keep him timed out for that long.
Oh, okay. Gets the 5D, but active switches, and with that drops the combo. Didn't trust his own button there. Rasta on life support with both characters. Oh, gets the burst. Keeps the Yumi alive. Oh, okay. So gets a jump in off on the assist.
Oh, gets the hit there, but no conversion. But hey, it kind of works out because it managed to beat up Yumi a bit.
Throw reject miss.
Yeah, TRM. We love that.
Did he fucking delay tech on that or what?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Oh, tried to go for the backdash mix. Didn't work.
Smacks Wald. This is actually big. After this, he's gonna have the life lead.
Into super. It's like, it's not that Yumi would have any...
Wake up Astro? No.
Was Walton's Astral command grab?
Justice.
You know, I
I
can't
don't
remember. I
know
think so.
anymore.
I would imagine so.
Do not be ashamed. You were both very impressive fighters. I merely had the upper hand this time.
Okay, yeah, Zzub saying it is a command grab, confirming it in chat.
Okay. I haven't seen that for so long that I can't remember. So it's actually worth going for that, I think.
Honestly, yeah.
Get ready.
Alright, 8-8 here. We're neck and neck. Anyone's game. Hope you guys... A lot of people bet on Rasta, so... If pblade wins, the pblade guys are gonna be spending big with their channel points.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Ooh, is this Sonic Unleashed music? I don't recall. Anyway, checks in with the 2A. Big Wald. Alright. Yo, very good movement by Rasta. I really like the way he uses jump cancels from Yosuke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moonsaults over that DP completely.
Yeah, very nicely done. That's why we call him the king. Good DP. Okay, yeah, really recognizes the 2B coming out, so doesn't press anything. Still though, gets crossed up because Yosuke has to hold this mix. Actually, no, just goes into super. Is he gonna switch out? Okay, no. Just keeps in Yosuke. Rebeats the Zinzin classic.
I still don't get why he can do that. It's like, I hate that.
Persona privilege. Persona characters are really good at all.
Especially since he can do it with a low. That means I can't just smash B on it. I hate it.
Hey, right now Rasta taking the lead and looking to take the lead in the set for, I believe, what will be the first time.
Oh, got that. Also, it's like a funny thing. I just recently found out about Yumi. Oh, gets the 2v6.
I think this is that.
Yeah, with that stuff.
Alright,
What's that?
9-8.
9-8. Yeah, it's like match point for Rasta.
Yeah, reaching
Like-
the finish line.
She has like that other like I think like not the big 2v6, like I think it's 2v6B where she does like a ice thing further away. Then her 2v6 like behind that, but just that one. That nobody ever uses that. But recently I've played Zinzin and he used that against me and I run into it and I just couldn't find out. I just couldn't realize why I always got hit by it. It's like for some reason the that thing is physical.
Ah, yeah.
I was like it doesn't make any sense why it is, but it is a physical body attribute move. It's like why?
Yeah,
No,
that's-
physical. No, it's physical feat attribute for some reason. I don't know why, but it is for some. It's just like Yumi generally has like a lot of moves that are just property-wise so insanely whack. For example, like her 5B not being a projectile too. Like,
Yeah, I can imagine like the developers with like a dart and then a dartboard and just throwing stuff. Let's see what property this move's gonna be. Just randomly doing stuff.
it's so weird. She feels so unfinished in that regard.
Alright, going from coast to coast. Ooh, smacks him on top of the head, baits the burst. Yeah, saw that coming.
Okay.
Ooh, goes for a weird setup here. What we got? Yeah, it just gets hit. Very nicely done.
Ooh, drop start. That was dangerous because Rasta could have just meshed on that probably with the 5A of Yumi, but like respected him. Was a bad decision in this case. Gets the resonance out, immediately hops onto Wolfstein.
Alright, one more. Yeah, go transitions into the super there. So right now Rasta very much on the back foot. Oh my god, the TRM on the jump in, on the button. Man, JB brings you to the ground so quickly. Oh, misses the 2B.
Just keep mashing. Oh, another moonsault.
Yeah, too high up in the air. Ward's gonna go down, and right now, Rasta looking like he doesn't want this to go to the final game.
Fighting a Yosuke solo against like with a new that field that looks like pain.
Honestly.
Oh. I mean, you can snipe him. Was like you have to be like really precise to do this. It's like especially hard on Yosuke, since he can just change his air trajectory so fast and so often.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, gets him with a 2B. And we can even see the... Okay, it goes into super here. But we can see that Rasta's being smart, like, being careful as to when he goes into the air. Isn't really taking any risk with it, because he knows that pblade is looking for Rasta to go into the air, so... Playing accordingly.
I mean, at this point, we have seen pblade just gets into the minimal range of that 5B and gets him. But we have seen pblade just shooting out 2Bs on prediction so often by now that is very understandable from Rasta's side.
Alright, pblade's still in this. This is possible.
He almost did his comeback here. If he gets it, he will win the set.
Oh, gets the TRM. Very nicely done. Can he kill off of this though? News doesn't have much damage, but yes, he can. Hey, we got ourselves a final game, boys.
Damn, that was cool.
That was really smart.
Damage negligible. No negative effects on mission predicted.
9-9. This is what it comes down to. I hope you guys betted on the correct person, because either you're gonna lose a lot of channel points or you're gonna gain a lot.
It's like if Rasta loses this, I have lost around 6,000 channel points today. I have to go back on the street for my food now.
Yeah, man. You gotta, hey, man. That's why you can't go all in. You gotta spend responsibly.
I trusted in Jaju.
Yeah, man. But
That's like what my I didn't respect the words of my grandfather telling me never trust the French.
Yeah, never trust the French. Wise words coming from. Well, I assume your grandfather is German, so he definitely knows. Alright, so this is the final game, and currently it's pretty even. No one's getting a real big lead, but pblade is able to set up those 50-50s. Yeah, very good.
Oh, close to the 5-8 Digger. Nothing out of it though. Spike Chaser?
Oh, catches him out the air. Very nice.
Barely didn't get a conversion of that. The last hit didn't catch the Yumi.
Super actually works there. Very surprising that super worked. Oh, the air DP, no big punish, but still might go down here. Yeah, able to go down the V/, and now solo Wald.
It's like he either gets solo Wald against this. He better get some good reads now. Like,
yeah, that's literally what it comes down to. Going into resonance fairly early. Oh, smacks him. I don't think that hit. Oh wait, it does hit. Usually that whiffs. Not gonna. Wait, it does kill. That does damage. Uh-oh, channel points, guys. This is it. The music changed. More hype music, more fitting. Oh!
Yes!
Oh no. pblade, please.
She hasn't resonance activated, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true. Oh! Goes for the command grab! Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Alexa mode activated.
I feel like one more read is all it takes. Rasta went for his own read there. Oh, he goes for it. No punish?
He backjumped instead of neutral jumping, so he didn't get anything out of it. No, we do. What is good against grapplers? Zoners. So we become one.
So yeah, if you don't know that Wald dashed, he can block like immediately from it. The 5C. Yo, this is terrible. Oh, and the 5B hits. Man.
They tried to bait each other like 2 times in a row each before anyone pressed the button there.
Yeah. They were definitely like, was it sizing each other up, trying to see who's gonna flinch first. Man, that was a good ass set. Man, I'm too good to you guys. Look at that amazing sets we've had today. GG's.
Oh, I didn't see Kishi in his set anymore, so did he just vanish and as Kex came up, or is he taking the challenge?
I don't see Kishi as a guy to back down. I imagine he's still here. Kishi. Hold on, let me see if I can DM him. If Kishi's still up for it, we can do a first to 10. You know the 4-man. I've never done 4 before. Let me see if I can DM him. DM him and Cax because they both don't know that.
So, hi kid, he didn't even see it. So yeah, you're against Cax.
Alright. Alright, time to DM Cax. A surprise first to 10. Alright, let me change the scoreboard real quick. But yeah, we've had some pretty intense matches, so gonna finish off with a bang. Yo, Lotad, how you doing? I believe Lotad's an NA player, right? I want to say they play like Ori or something. I do not remember. I don't recall.
Yeah, there's. Then there would be 2 Oreo players in NA. Damn.
Okay, yeah, he does play Ori, yeah.
That's like we lost our last Oreo player in Europe as Felix kind of dropped the game.
Yeah, rest in peace, Felix, wherever you are.
He's playing gacha games.
I see, he's gone to gacha
cool.
hell.
Yeah, so he plays all the gacha games.
Alright, both players have agreed to it, so we're doing this. Russia to France. Live and burn. Or live and burn, should I say.
Since Kishi got a new connection just like a year ago or something like that, it's like playing against him feels really better. So that against 2 France, that should work.
Okay.
It's like no, it's like you have like I saw this one meme getting posted out like on Twitter last night, and that's like way too accurate. It's like I was like this was like just written like, yeah, I'm a fighting game player, but I play other games. And it was just a picture of Apex Legends, Final Fantasy 14, and FGO, and that is terribly accurate. Like especially since like everyone like that we used to play a lot of BBTAG with now plays at least 2 of those.
Yeah. And okay, so one thing I should say is, because I made the deal with Jaju, right? So if he won, I would give him his mod status back. I'm thinking, Lola, you're in hot contention right now. So Zero Chell wants to fight you, and I really want you to fight Zero Chell in a first to 10.
I want to see that.
So
I really want to see
yeah,
that.
if you play and if you win, I will give you your mod stats back.
Can we kick Adachi and Kishi and Kax for this one?
Man, no, I'd have to set up. I'd have to set up my on PC, which I don't know if I could do that midstream.
Okay then. It was just a joke anyway, so that would be hella rude.
I'll play random. ... I mean, if we can make the first to 10 happen, if you win, you get mod stats back. So I don't know, man. That's a pretty good deal.
No, it's like if Lure does this, there is a near 100% chance that Chell will do something silly too, like playing Platinum Vatista or something.
Yeah, that's true. Chell is he's an entertainer. He likes to go with the crowd. Alright, we got Cax on deck. I think because Cax entered first, that means he's going to be player 1. Let me change the names real quick.
He votes heavily in favor of Cax in this one, and Kishi himself said he is not very confident against Cax.
Yeah,
so
I mean, that makes sense.
If it's a 5-2, a 10-5, he would be already happy.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, so Cax, of course, one of the strongest players in EU, if not the strongest currently. But the thing with Kishi, right, is I feel like people don't rate him as much as I think they should, because I feel like when Kishi's playing on point, he can really do some serious damage. We saw it yesterday in ATC, where he beat Zinzin and managed to 6-0 LaFunk in Grand Finals. So
Olafang got into grand finals.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my doorbell is ringing. I'll be right back.
Alright, answer the door. Alright, sorry, Bruno, I see you. Cax444. Alright, also let me put chat on stream. Because one thing I saw when I'm watching the YouTube ones back, I always notice how I'm talking to chat, but like the YouTube guys have no context, so I can't get in. Hold on, let me DM you again. Yeah, that is the keyword, Kishi. Same one I sent to Cax. He seems to be in fine. Yeah, I don't know. People ain't exposing me. What the hell? I mean, I gave you that advice, but. Yeah, I did tell you to stay up instead of going to bed, but I mean, it was 10 a.m. at the time. I figured, like, unless you really want to sleep, you might as well just tough it out for the rest of the day. You know, you don't want to waste your Sunday. Alright, Kishi apparently really strong. Oh, wait, is Kishi. Hold on, I just clocked. Kishi might be trying on PC. Hold on, let me message him. Get monks to schedule as again, then ban him from DMing you. Me versus Cax. Do the people want to see that? Monks, when will you take my music requests? I would have to do it if you message me during the week. Okay. If you because the way I like to do it is I like to have the music downloaded so I don't have to like fiddle with YouTube and stuff. Because I like just having it downloaded so I have it, I can play it, I can control it easily. So if you DM me during the week, I will listen to the music, and then I will determine whether it's good enough. I also like if you give me like a piece of music that's like really long, so I can just kind of play it, maybe like a compilation or something, so I can just play it without having to worry about adjusting for the volume. Don't worry, Jaju. It's not the LOL set yet. That's still pending if LOLs accepts the invitation. I want to do Lola versus Zero Child. I also really want to get the guy, maybe Karahib if I can as well. We have to do it on PC, the guy Karahib and Zinzin again. But the thing is, if I'm going to get Zinzin again, I want him to play Rasta. And I don't know if Rasta would be down to play 2 weeks in a row. So I feel like next week, I'll ask Kara, I'll ask the guy. I'll get Lola versus Zero Chell. And then, who knows, maybe throw in an NA guy. We'll see, we'll see. Big plans. Don't ignore me. Sorry, what do you want, Danny? Hey, you back?
Yeah. So, Kishi still isn't here?
Yeah, Kishi, I think he thought we were on PC. I DM'd him to tell him PS. Sorry, what was the question, Danny? You should be, it's not too long, but it's kind of good. Don't ignore me. Read above. Oh my god, I'm trying to find this. Can you just type it again? I'm struggling to find this. A musical request. Okay, what song do you want? I have a song. Okay. I'm waiting. This. Okay,
it's something. It's probably something trademarked by Sony.
I mean. No. No, I'm not playing. This is cringe. No. Oh god. My fucking diss track against Mackie. That was the first one I made. It's oh god.
Hey, that one is great. It's even copyright free. Huh? So, like it's your own, so just play it.
Well, the thing with that is, it technically, I don't think it's copyright free because the music I used, the backing track I used was like that got me flagged on YouTube, and like I have it on there, but I just can't monetize it.
You steal your beats.
The thing is, when I used it, it was just like, yo, this music is free to use, it's good, completely copyright free, you're cool to use this, but yeah, I still got flagged, and I can use it, I just can't monetize it, so, you know, it is what it is.
Okay. That's like the usual YouTube memes.
You're not gonna play it? You really want me to play it? Okay, I'll play it for a bit, but God, I'm not proud of this. Making me play my own diss track, that's kind of vain, but...
I didn't want
Alright,
to
you guys can hear this, right?
But you forced my hand.
Okay.
And I know you aren't ready for this one. Here. This Blake Hyde is a fake guy telling straight lies. You realize that he ain't nice once his Blake tries to play.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. No, I'm cringing internally right now. I just can't. I can't do this, man. Keep playing. Oh god. Okay, fine. I'll play.
It's like the DNA boys don't know, but that our house monkey is a great musician.
Great musician. That's a stretch.
Only button Mackie press and his JB. Run a set. That shit'll be so free. You're the worst hide on the servers of ATC. Now you're the worst hide I've ever seen. On PC, I don't play hide, but somehow you.
Like that was so hype if you did that.
Oh man. Alright, let me play.
Still worse than me.
Gotta do it for the fans.
Proven to be a coward. Text stolen characters
Monkey's
of power.
Been ignoring me for the last 2 hours. So, I mean, sorry, what do you want?
For hours. Secretly a Smash player. Do need to shower. Word to Alane. Consider plat. Matter of fact, I take that back.
Oh, he has a song request.
Mad smack. Cause the kids will whack long range normals.
That's
Kishi. Cause he's scared to attack.
Oh, you want to play next on Monkey's Jungle?
Trying to get some.
I can
PS4.
possibly. Listen, I have kind of a busy schedule, so not gonna lie, because I really want to get like newer players, like the guy and Kara. Those are the main two I want for sure. But I could probably fit you in. Do you have any one you want to fight?
You should just quit this game. We'll call you Lackey.
All right, that's that. Yeah. I talked over most of it, but guys, this is from 2019. All right. Where's Kishi, man? Are we still waiting on Kishi? Oh wait, he's here. Okay, cool. We can start. Let me DM. The players say they can start.
Okay, here we go. Pax coming in with Labrys Susano'o.
Get ready.
All right,
Pax coming in hot into the monkey jungle, sandbagging.
That's how it be.
Playing the walking trash can and Susano'o.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Let's see how he does. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, Kishi, classic Kishi rounds out, up back with Vatista points. Like, I'm even surprised that there's a Vatista point against this. He's usually so keen on having Ruby at this point and just pressing for the round star. Oh, command grab, and he actually reacted.
Yeah, but doesn't really get much from it though. You can punish that, but just eats the DP for his troubles.
I mean, Vatista is dead though, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Overhead.
Pax has got those.
Continuation. Into... Oh, already dead. That was fucking fast.
Cross raid. Damn, yeah, it was a really fast game one. So, yeah, we saw it there. Labrys can actually set up the unblockable with Susano'o. But, you know, Labrys isn't a character you often see in the forefront. It's usually like Yang or someone, or sorry, Carmine being the one to set stuff up like that. But Labrys can do it too.
This is generally think a bit of a shame that we see Labrys so rarely, except if like Visage plays sometimes and sometimes Karks plays her. Otherwise, we don't see her in Europe at all, which is a shame. I think she's a really cool character.
Yeah, she's definitely cool. The thing is, like, I don't know how good she is though. Like, I have doubts about her strength, honestly.
Yeah, she has a lot of fairly trash moves, and generally her way of approach is extremely linear. So there's not much to her right now. So it's a bit of a shame.
The thing that gets me the most about Labrys is like her whole mechanic of needing to hit you to get her axe meter up seems really like backwards to me, because like you're doing damage so you can get more damage, which is kind of weird. But you know,
I mean, it's in character for the levels. So
yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, he survived by just eating that jumping instead of on the ground.
5B is an anti-air. Change my mind.
I hate that so much when that happens. Like the upward, the vertical hitbox of that is just so undeservedly weak. Besides having that huge, that absolutely huge horizontal one, it's just annoying.
Yo, Cax reacted. Still got hit though.
Didn't expect the second overhead.
Oh, gets clipped low. Not too much damage because of the starter. Doesn't block that time. Into super DHC might kill.
Yeah, should be. Yep, that's that. And with that, 1-1.
1-1. No 10-0. I saw pblade talking about that. No sir. I wonder if we'll see Cax's Aegis. Oh, sorry, not Aegis. His Jin Hazama.
What? Who? Jin Hazama from Cax?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, right. He plays that. I have only ever seen this. I've only ever seen him use it once, though.
Yeah, I've honestly I fought it like a decent amount of time, but those were like early days back when he played Labrys. Labrys Aegis, he would pull it out more often, I feel, as a secondary. But now he doesn't really like. When he plays that team, he's just memeing most of the time.
It's like I think the unironic secondary he once had was something with Carmine, if I remember correctly. No, that was Shell. No, Shell is the Carmine recover.
I don't remember the Chell versus Cax set. When was this?
Did they actually play a Hazama mineral?
Apparently. Who won? Did Chell win?
In the tournament off stream in 2.0. I mean, that could have been like so somewhere within the last year they played off stream in a tournament. How should we know that?
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, how am I supposed to know this? Only pblade would have that knowledge. All right, Vatista goes down here. Susano'o doing just crazy damage. 12k there. Manages to hit the ruby. Oh, yo, Cax, we got those? That was actually kind of slick.
Oh, come on. Oh, what?
Oh, messes up.
He mistimed the ball.
Yo, that would have been so... I'm so sad that didn't work. That whole, like, instant air dash into the unblockable would have been so nice.
Another thing that just happened is, like, the hot garbage actually working out in terms of the DP of Labrys not getting herself killed for once.
Yeah, it's very right. That DP is not good. Alright, 2-1.
What is this? Like, I mean, I'm really bad with Persona lore in general, but like, is a weapon really called anti-suppression weapon type 5?
Honestly, I can't tell you. I didn't play Arena, so I know nothing about Labrys, but only thing I know is that I like her accent, and yeah, she's cool. I like her. I feel like if I was around for Arena, I probably would have played the character just because, I don't know, I feel like her personality kind of matches a character that I'd like. But
I was told she's really hard in Arena.
She's really what?
She's really hard to play in Arena.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's like, I generally like her design a lot. Like, she looks really cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Ooh, gets him with the overhead. Doesn't block. Still has burst available. We'll spend it.
Oh, just smashes into that.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. I think if he had done an attack, the mash wouldn't have worked, right?
Yeah, it depends. I think one of the follow-ups, the higher the overhead or the low. I don't know which one is measurable. I don't know which one though.
Probably the overhead, I would guess.
I'm not sure with Labrys because like if that happens sometimes to me that I get free, but it's like I just get through the overhead free anyway since it's body attribute. So I don't remember which one was the actual measurable for characters that don't have armor.
Yeah, Kishi off to really, he's like putting a lot of pressure on Cax right now. Potentially, yeah, gonna go down with the DHC.
Yeah, move down, he looks it up again, 2-2-2. Yeah, it's like the Vatista 5P is like Kishi showing us since the last year over and over again how busted that is. That they not only that it was already really good before 2.0. I was like that they kind of buffed it with the explosion at the end. It's just unnecessary. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, like I remember the Carrot Heave meme where Vatista just 5P'ing and she's just spinning forever, literally eternal block stun.
It's just this is such a silly assist. I don't know. It's like somebody said at a desk and it's like, what do we do about Vatista? It's like instead of giving her like another combo route, like so that she has at least two. We just buff her 5P. It's like it's not good enough obviously. By being active for like half an hour.
But okay, into game number 5 right now.
Oh, okay. Low, another low. Bursts off. Doesn't want to deal with that.
Not on the dome. Can't block. Ooh, smacks Vatista. So Labrys' JB is actually very big, yeah. Oh, gets him with the cross up. This is looking good. Right now, oh yeah, very good. Nice safe jump there. He's able to get sandwich from it. Oh, just smacks him with Susan 6B. Susan 6B is a very good assist. Super should be able to kill. DHC doesn't kill. Oh wait, no, I was looking at the wrong bar, sorry.
It was, he could only cross rate and barely did, but what is this anyway, so has to deal with, but still has to deal with the Ruby. Oh, okay.
Oh, doing stuff randomly. Okay, gets the hit here. Yo, adapted the combo, but drops it. That would have been sick. That reminds me of like Mustache Villain. Whenever he's playing Take a Teddy, he always just like adapts combos on the fly depending on the Teddy item he gets. But there we go. Cax 3-2 would have won the first of 3. Monks listening to Toho Jazz, I can dig this. I saw it. Listen, I saw it on YouTube because I was looking for good music to, you know, play on stream, and then I saw this and I was listening to it. It's like, man, this kind of slaps. I gotta get this on. So I will listen to anything if it's good, man. All right, just a minute, says Kishi. pblade asking me when will I get Femboy Avenger on. I mean, honestly, Femboy, he did pretty good during the during the ESL. So yeah, I'd love to get him off if I can. I don't know how. First of all, I don't know if Femboy Avenger is actually like a new player.
It's like I'm still not sure if that's someone new or if that's just a smurf of somebody role playing. I'm not sure on this one.
Yeah, they claim to come from DOA, and they seem to know what they're talking about in terms of like DOA stuff. So it very well could be like they seem to know fighting games. So I could see that, and they pick Yumi Adachi, which kind of tracks, kind of an easier team to pick up, and they know what they're doing. So
the only hint I have is like I played him in ESL, and they kept pressing mids on me, so I assume that he's new.
Maybe, yeah. There's definitely a possibility, and if I could get them on, I'd love to. Though Yumi Adachi, I know people aren't too excited, but you know, we need some new faces. We don't have that many Yumi Adachi players. Well, we got Lola, but Lola won't play it. Only in ESL.
And of course, it's a very good opportunity to trash talk, since you can't really. The hard thing why this is so hard to separate is that if he's new or not, since you don't need half a brain to play Yumi Adachi, so it's hard to separate it. You could probably train a pigeon and give them that team, and that would kind of work out.
A pigeon, yeah, just pecking the controller with his beak.
It's like with his little feet, like just stepping on that. Just like with some Panovian training. Oh! Gets the overhead. Oh, Ruby already dead. It's like not even 20 seconds in. Oh.
Alright, Red Axe is off deck. It's gonna go down here slightly.
He's like in the same situation as earlier, what was it called? Like DT? That's like playing against a team that's like, you don't want to get punched by these.
Yeah.
Because with this team too, it's like they both do so much damage. Like Labrys not by default, she kind of needs a meter, but if she has it, it's like you really get hurt. It just leaps in your direction barely. To the ground. Does he extend by? Oh, he just touched this. Oh, yeah. Oh, goes for the unblockable.
Yeah, that was certain death for Kishi at that point. All Cax had to do was hit the unblockable correctly. And he does it with ease. Cax is looking nice, man. Not even using his main team. Cax really knows how to put on a show. Alright, 4-2 for the Cax, man. Will Kishi be able to find the answer? Kishi has dabbled in other teams in the past, but none of them are as good as his Ruby Vatista by a long shot.
I mean, he played Vatista S for a long time before the S-Morph.
Yeah.
And I think he has one other team, but I don't remember what it is.
He dabbled in some Hilda, I believe. Or, no, not Hilda. He played Chie for a bit. I think he found he wasn't really vibing with that team much, so he benched it, and yeah, that's...
Yeah, right. What is the Chie? That's what it was. He played it for a while though. Like he didn't trash. He didn't disregard it immediately. Like he still played it for them.
Yeah, he definitely tried with the team, but I think he just found that like it wasn't for him or something. Oh, that was nasty. He used the fact that the fake wall was created by the CC to get that cross up to work. Also, does anyone in chat know the frame data on Labrys' JA? Real curious. Her little kick she does with the stub of her foot.
Oh, it just jumps over that.
Yeah.
That's a punish. It's not gonna do too much.
Oh, tried to call out. Who's okay? Yeah, Vatista gonna win there for sure.
Yeah, it's like I had a similar situation against Zzub earlier. It's like Vatista, Luna Orbis, I think it's called. Has just iframes for days.
Okay, so Labrys' JA is 9 frames, which, given how small it is, that is extremely slow. I expected it to be like at least 8 frames, if not 7 frames, just because it's really tiny. But hey, it's the same frame data as Ruby's JA. Some people just, some characters just aren't built equal.
I mean, Ruby never was.
Yeah.
I'm still baffled to this day how Ruby was like top tier from day one, and I mean not from day one. It's like the first one. Yeah, she was like the first like big team that was played in Europe by like half the player base was Ruby S. So she was like considered one of the really good characters like from the start, and she got buffed every fucking patch.
Yeah.
Since then on, like for no apparent reason. She got like a few negative corrections too over the time, like for her JC I think got made slower.
Yeah, slower, but then she got the ability to cancel it on block.
Yeah, then yeah, it's like the character evolved positively, even though you would expect the opposite. What's like that's generally a thing with arc systems with characters and balance patches and characters and arc systems games. Like it seems like just at some point arc systems develops like a distaste or starts liking a certain character and just keeps buffing or keeps nerfing them even though they are already on the ground. It's just history at this point with other games too, like Zzub, the power and shit like that. Or
Kishi went for the setup there. Usually he will do like the little dash that Ruby does after that aerial JC to get on the other side. Doesn't that time, but Cax is able to get the hit here, and in the corner against his team, terrifying. Gonna have to eat the unblockable, I assume. Okay, no, doesn't.
He just mashed on that. What?
Bravery, and it worked out. Kishi definitely wasn't expecting it. Oh, baits the burst, and yeah, forward dashes or air dashes, and actually still manages to get the punish. Very nicely done by Cax.
Okay, that's a super. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
But now it's always winning out again against that.
Just right in his face from the other side of the screen.
I just smash and block.
Oh, went for it again. Went for the IAD. This time drops it. Unfortunate.
Another big laser. We can keep fluff as long as we are half meter. To the ground. And again. Oh. Okay. Misses the pickup. Probably would have gone into super there if he got the pickup there. That would have been death.
Oh yeah, baits out the DP and able to punish with the chain. Alright, 5-3.
You guys are pretty tough. If we weren't paying attention, we'd have lost for sure.
Yes, like, do people remember that Rod X laser is push anymore? It's like, no, people just don't care. I was like, what's gonna, I was like, even if you get clapped, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, no fear. Cax definitely was mashing on the plus frames. And it worked out for him. Kishi was trying to jump over or something. I think he wanted to cross up.
Okay. Into the air we go.
Okay, gonna go, yeah, get the sandwich set up here. Oh, just gets hit low. Oh, burst at the wrong spot. Unfortunately not able to pick up. No lack of counter hit, meaning it's a lot harder to get combos from like the burst punishes.
Oh, okay, that's death.
Yeah, DHC, easy kill. Cax super healthy right now.
Doesn't even need the DHC.
Characters are spotless.
That should be death too.
Oh yeah, this with the big damage.
Oh no!
He drops the combo, no perfect.
Okay, drives off.
Oh, still the possibility. No, let's see the perfect, please. Please, for the fans. Kishi, please, let the perfect happen.
Just surrender yourself.
Okay, there it goes. Cax, immaculate play. 6-3 currently.
You will watch as the world caves in on itself. Such is your fate. This is why you will.
Alright, who's gonna win this? Who did? So yeah, I'm guessing most people put their points into Cax. I'm sure they were a little bit confused and disturbed when they saw he was picking Labrys Susano'o, but it's working out for him for sure.
I mean, it's like he's it was, I think, 1-4 in favor of Cax, the vote.
Yeah, that's about like what I would expect.
I mean, Kishi sort of said like the thing that he isn't confident as Cax before, so that isn't surprising at all. So you're not supposed. Kishi is basically. I mean, like imagine him not winning. It's like, and that would have been, and betting on himself, that would have been basically match fixing. For the also valuable channel point. Oh, gets him with the.
Man, that has worked. I think he's like 2 for 2 for those. But gets hit by Vatista here. Labrys going down.
with the pocket sand actually picking her up there. Oh, laser.
Ooh,
Oh.
Double projectile. Able to get the pick up. A
What?
nice 6.7k.
Oh, gets the Ruby hurt.
Oh, catches both. Uh-oh, this is big. This is big. Going into super? Okay, no, it doesn't go into super. Just goes for the safe drop. Goes for the setup! He's going to be able to kill Vatista right now. Okay, Susano'o versus Ruby. I think Ruby naturally just has better neutral, but Susano'o definitely a much better spot. Cax with the spacing. Can we do this?
Gets him with the... Oh, just drops it 2 times. Doesn't confirm any of those aerial hits.
You really want to capitalize on everything you can get, because Cax, he can bring this back. Like, he's just built like that. Oh, the DP! Whiffs. And Kishi able to punish with the 5B.
I'm faster than anyone, and I can move all over the place.
6-4. Close games. Is it just me, or does this feel really dragged out? I mean, the games are close, if that's what you mean, but honestly, and to be fair, usually 3 games, I usually do 3 first attempts, and I'm doing 4, so maybe that's why it feels longer than usual, but I don't know, I'm enjoying the matches. And we got the chill jazz music in the background, you know? It feels like Cax is sandbagging. He's winning, though. I don't feel like he's sandbagging at all. I think he's doing really well with this team. Or at least not sandbagging insofar as, like, this feels like an actual team, like, that he has put thought into.
Just wait. It's like he's gonna let Kishi have 5 games, and then he's gonna switch to Aegis so the conviction comes through. Oh no, I mean Aegis loses, like Aegis Labrys is the old team. I still find it a shame that he doesn't play that anymore, because like that was the toaster meme worked better with that one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, yeah, we all know why he switched, but still, the toaster memes.
Big lasers are hard to pass on.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, punishes. Oh, base the DP. Gets a big punish. Not gonna be able to do much damage, I believe. Okay.
Head up.
Yeah, 2B.
On that, Version. Super? Oh no, he can't.
Yeah, he doesn't have the meter for it. But if he did, Red Axe, that would have been big damage.
Yeah, that could have hurt really badly. Park's in danger though with both characters. Has to hold that. Oh, yeah, okay.
Kishi just kind of backed off. Catches the jump there. Able to punish that burst. Yeah, easy burst to punish.
You can't really. That's like, and it's like if you're on corner and Vatista starts. Oh, get the drop.
Yo, that's vacuumed her in. Yo, baits it and then calls him out with the DP. Cax, please.
That was that was great.
Cax just does stuff and it just works, man.
And he baited a throw and actually did it correctly, but punished it in the most roundabout way he could possibly think of.
The DP.
Backdash.
Kishi just ran into it. Alright, 7-4. Cax 3 games away from taking this. Still doable though. Kishi only 3 games behind, but you know, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Oh, do you hear that stuff in my background? Or is that my noise cancelling working? Marty? Do you hear the shit in my background? Because like
no, I can't hear anything.
Like there are birds fighting outside, so I don't know. Like I don't know if the noise cancellation catches that.
Yeah, no, I can't hear anything. You're good. Your audio is crystal clear to me.
Okay. Kishi already in danger again.
Yeah.
Okay, gets out before the funny ball comes in. Yeah. Okay, Cosmo, you are now in the vortex in the corners. Like you can't get out of there. It's like even if you push back the Vatista, it's like she's just gonna come back. It's like she's just guruing forward into you.
That's how it would be with Vatista, man. Oh, goes for the setup, but he supers, kills Vatista. Definitely a worthwhile trade. Able to burst this if he wants to. Yeah, goes for the burst. And yeah, in a much better place. Only has to deal with the solo character. Very good super. Oh, the DP connects. And that's actually kind of risky because Susano'o can bait those DPs with his foray. Oh, he drops the combo. He's gonna die for this.
The side wasn't even near that one. It hit anyway. Oh, okay.
Cax! Cax, you animal!
The Susano'o classic.
He just, I think he went into resonance and just did it. He just did it, man.
You guys are pretty tough. We weren't paying attention, we'd have lost for sure.
Cax the people's champ. This is why Cax is so fun. Alright, here we go. Cax really building his lead now.
Okay. OP chain knuckle. Oh, gets hit out of that by the Vatista 6P. Another Vatista 6P gets converts out of that. That's gonna not hurt that much. Like Vatista 6P is not a good starter generally.
Yeah.
Oh, generally projectile is just like down as well.
Just waited to do the super and it actually worked out. And DP, Cax making all the right decisions right now.
Balls though.
Oh, went for TK Bustle? Question mark? Must be a misinput. Yeah, easy super. Cax just going with it right now. He's in Kishi's head. Everything he's doing is working. Gets him with the 4P. Kishi's struggling.
Yeah, red super no. Okay. Overhead.
Push blocks.
Away on time.
Oh, yeah, just running up to him.
Try to go for the 2C, but Susano'o too fast, too furious.
Too fast, too furious.
Just swipes him out of that.
Yeah, Cax is like, he is doing a really good job of not letting Vatista get the zoning start up. Like Vatista goes to like go on the other side of the screen, Cax is just chasing her down. So potential final game here.
Get ready. Get ready.
Cax still, yeah, he's 9-4 currently with Cax quote-unquote sandbagging. This is it. Well, I say this is it. Kishi still has a chance to bring this back. I've already told the LOL ass story, so I don't think it bears repeating for today.
Yeah, there we had a good screen freeze on the 5B backwards hitbox, which is basically the same size as Susano'o Super.
Yeah, that button is
okay. He just power touch it.
Cax just does stuff and it just works, man.
It wasn't even blue.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of difficult, like, recognizing that you need to check that, but... Gets hit. Kishi's getting hit by a lot of things. Okay, good. Finds the jumping or the falling normal there.
Okay, to the ground, back to the ground.
Or the trade. Yo, keeps trading.
Okay, 2C completely whipping out. A bit too slow on the trigger for a punish.
Yeah, falls out, so it doesn't get like a big conversion or anything.
The second hit of the 2C. A bit too short there. Gets the punish on the burst.
Yeah, good bait. Kishi surviving, still in this.
Damn, it's like these area combos of Ruby look so cool though.
Yeah, that one actually, that combo did look pretty cool, like flying up in the air, just hitting him. Gets the cross up, almost got the cross up again. Not quite though. Good as well by Kishi.
Yeah, that's that. Except if he presses the VHC body too early.
Yeah, nah. Kishi, he knows. There's no chance.
That kind of rookie mistake we don't make anymore.
Alright, let me see if I can change up the music a bit. Let's see, what's this?
Semblances. Auras.
Okay, this is more upbeat, I
The
feel.
phenomena achieved are immense versus their minor cost. Your people are possibly a risk factor.
Monks, can you play Crank That? No, I'm gonna get the... No, I'm not playing Crank That. I'm not playing my diss track again. I requested this song weeks ago. I'm not playing it, I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
If you won't get UC8, I promise.
Get ready.
Alright, let's do this. Potential final game. Kishi seems to... Maybe he's woken up a little bit.
I mean, he said 10-5 and he's probably gonna deliver 10-5 if it goes like that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kishi the Prophet. But then again, we also have the potential for the 10-6 curse.
Oh! Okay. I assumed he would keep pressing there, but actually showing patience this time.
Yeah, Kishi got hit by the bubble.
I meant kickstart. Like I was expecting him to go for the pocket send after the ground wiper.
Oh, the cross up, good 2C. Oh, sorry, 2B, serviceable anti-air.
We blew. Okay, stop pressing down too early.
Ooh, reads the backdash, just runs forward, punishes him with a 5B.
To the ground, cross up, counter.
Oh, drops the combo. That's very unfortunate. Oh, the DP, swing and a miss. Gonna be big damage, potentially death, but drops the combo as well.
Oh,
good block.
Overhead.
Yo, super straight through. DHCs to punish the Ruby 5B. Just runs forward DPs. Cax, please. Cax, please. And ends it with a DP. Oh, man. Cax built different.
He finished the set with the net play Ken special. And with that, takes it 10-5.
10-5. There you go. We had a nice long monkeys jungle today. Cax is truly the king of the jungle this week. Alright, we've kept... I think I've kept everyone here long enough. I know you guys all want to go home. GG's. Massive thank you to my players for coming through. So, let me run them down. We had... JesusPiece97 versus Zzub. Jaju versus Chopsuey. pblade versus King Rasta. And Cax versus Kishi. So, thank you. Massive shout outs to all my players, of course. And thank you to Razzie for commentating, as always. My go-to commentator, you already know.
Yeah, sure. It's like I like being a sidekick. I enjoy this very much. We had some very entertaining matches today.
Yeah, it was a long one, but I'm thoroughly satisfied with how it went. But so yeah, I think I don't really have much to shout out. I will say that in 2 weeks' time, Eon's huge tournament for EU will be live. There's gonna be a Matcherino prize pool and everything, so make sure you get in that. Like, if you're in EU, that is the tournament you want to be in. Support the scene, show them that BBTAG is alive and well. Please, it's on PC, so yeah, please enter that. It'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah, right. That's like the big one Eon does. Is this already in 2 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. 2 weeks.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like June 5th or 6th or something.
Oh yeah, right. This is already almost June. It's like the week before the Strife happens.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, Strife's coming out quite soon as well. I always forget.
It's the Friday the next week then.
Yeah, so
also the other regions are like very close to this too. I think two of the other regions are on the same day, and the others are on the 6th of June. So and I think NA and West Coast and East Coast and Brazil, Argentina, and Chile are on the same day as Saturday. That's the same day as we are.
Yeah, I believe that was the case.
So you have a lot to watch that weekend if you want to watch BBTAG. But of course, watch the European ones to hear my stimulating voice.
Oh again. Yeah, you're gonna be on commentary for that. I think Zzub too will be on commentary as well with you. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's all been finalized yet, but yeah.
I mean, I asked Black Ace too. Ooh. If he wants to, he maybe does the second stream though. Like
right. Yeah, they wanted him standby for the second stream. Makes sense.
If we get the players to actually do that, so enter and we get double the streams.
Enter the tournament, yes please. You got to. So yeah, long one today. I appreciate everyone for sticking with me till the end. You know, we got here. It wasn't always pretty, but we made it to the end of the stream. Let's see, what else do I need to say? I've talked about Eon's tournament. Next week, probably do something again. As I said, I have specific players in mind who I want to get. And potentially the week after that, it would be before Eon's tournament though. The week after that, I might have a little surprise for you guys. You might want to tune in. So anyway, regardless, thank you. Don't want to keep you here for too long. 3 hours 20 minutes. I think this is the longest Monkey's Jungle has ever gone. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll catch you next time. Wait, Lotad, I see you saying get me. Listen, if you guys know any NA players that want to play, Lotad, I don't know where you're from, but if you want a connection test, I am on the hunt for NA players. Please, I would love to get some more NA players on and playing against the EU folk.
Also,
so yeah, I'm definitely open.
It doesn't even matter which platform except for Switch, since Switch players aren't real.
Yeah, that's for Switch players.
We can provide with PC and PS4.
Yeah, PC or PS4 doesn't matter. But anyway, thank you for coming through. Razzie, you want to say anything before I end?
No, I'm hungry.
All right, we'll let Razzie go eat. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.